This music. I don't know about anybody else here that streams, but I get everything set up, and I obviously do it all at exactly the same time every day, and I go through this big long setup list, and it takes about 15 minutes of everything. And it's like, sometimes I get like all built up, watching the times, making sure everything's second precise, and then the music comes in, and the Fallout music, like, it ramps up this sort of tension because it's a big bombastic classical piece of. But this, I don't know, everything just, all that setup and that tension and everything, it just melts away. Just listen to it for a second. Whoa, I think I should go live with this music for every stream, just to confuse everybody. Kitten Alkarion Mindright Cats, welcome to the stream. How are we? It's a good job you didn't nearly finish the flop game then. That would have been our first truly failed flop game in a long time. I think we've only fully failed it once, when we accidentally ran out of letters and nobody had beat anybody. It was just an awful stalemate. Rubbish. It's a good thing, Mindright, right? I've never seen a cat I've never met. I must admit, cats, I had to read that a few times. Right, welcome to the stream, everybody. Good afternoon, or good morning, or whichever fits. It's Friday, the last stream before the Worm Olympics kick off next week, and we don't have an enormous amount of Polybridge levels left. But this is going to be the last stream for 2 weeks, because there's not even a Physics Friday next week. It's just all Worms Armageddon. I'm thinking, by the way, before we get into Polybridge today, I'm thinking for the Worm Olympics, because there's a system that, I don't know what it does it based on, but there's a system where it gives the MVP to a particular worm, I think usually on the winning side. So what we might do is, everybody that gets the MVP title in a particular round, I mean, Worms is kind of Physics Week, that's true. Not as physicsy as this, but there's still a lot of hitting shots and wind resistance and all that available, right? I think what I might do is, I might have a list, and everybody that gets the MVP title, so you have to kind of be in it to win it. Everybody that gets the MVP title goes on a big list, and the worm with the most MVP titles at the end of the week gets 3 points. Do we fancy having a shake-up of the personal list? Because the Worm Olympics has usually been just team points, but I think we give a single player 3 points. If there's a tie, we'll make them do like some playoff or something. But I kind of like the idea of that. It might spice up the top of the list. It might push somebody right to the front, or it might make somebody overtake, or it might give somebody a chance to compete. That kind of thing. How about that? Roger that, Kitten. You don't have to excuse yourself, you're good. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream as well. Worms can't read minds. Psychic Fridays. Do you know what I mean? Like, it can, like, it will give everybody an opportunity. It might just spice it up a little bit, so I think I'm going to do it. Right, Polybridge. I need to show you this. Look, we've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 8 levels remaining. The 8 hardest levels, but still, I can't believe I'm saying this. We're almost at the end, unbreaking as well as under budget. I'm into it. Oh god, I just remembered what level we were playing last week. Are we ready, ladies and gents? Well, I did, so get shit on. You can just drift away, Kitten, it's all good. This is the level we're starting on. So yes, like cats, like we were saying, next week is just 5 full worm streams. Good play. She's gone. She's long gone. Although she's lurking, so she can still hear, I suppose. Right, this level, we sort of somewhat worked on last week, which means we got like a rough idea. So what I need to do is, I've only got this amount of road. Like, this is the maximum amount I have. It's not like I can make 3 bridges, so I need to get car A over to the A spot, car C over to the C spot, and car E over to the E spot. It's a good job they're into car G, Stubbler. But because I only have a certain amount of road, I have to use each bridge multiple times. The level is called falling into place. So what my thought was is that I could build a setup where the road drops and reconnects, but I don't think you can have a road drop and reconnect with that kind of force. So if you watch, this is what the current system looked like. This was like a really lightning fast test at the end of last week, so it's not even nearly a proof of concept. So then the road falls, and then it would attach there and attach there. Then that goes across. Then the road falls again, and it would attach there and attach there. But as it is, it just doesn't quite... I don't think it's possible to drop a bridge and catch it, because the weight of it reconnecting to these lower points would just shred the bridge, right? So I think I need to think of something a bit... I don't know. I don't know if you like suspend it on springs or something, but I don't think springs could stretch that much. What if the colour of the MVP also decides which pot gets a point, and at the end, someone from the winning team, who already has a point, has a chance to get the points. So everyone, not only the top 16, have a chance for the Worms jackpot. But that would just mean that the winning team is guaranteed to get even more points. Whereas I like this, I like the opportunity for, like, if the Greens win Worm Olympics, I like the chance that the Oranges might get 3 bonus points for getting MVP. Now, if the Greens do dominate, it's a lot more likely that they get the MVPs, right? But I like the idea that these 3 points are separate. I don't have hydraulics mined right, which is another thing. Hydraulics would make this very easy, right? But as you can see down here, they're greyed out. Is MVP Mina versus Predator? Yeah, it's like one of them To Catch a Predator kind of shows, but she just goes around and just beats them up with a baseball bat. It's going to be on Doomhaus TV's new network that we're starting. You can host Markets of Britain if you want. Yeah, if I had hydraulics mined right, it would be a doddle, right? Because I could just lower the main bridge structure down into each position, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Like...
Let's be honest. The real WOM Olympics happens when Stubbler and I hang out at his house.
No, she's here, Chris, man. Ugh. You know what I mean?
Calm down.
Well, I know, she's not always in, that's true. We can find it, you know what I mean? Sorry.
Big beach.
Chris, man, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. How are we, Chris, man? Good morning. How's Lydia? So how can I do this? If I could drop the entire bridge and then catch it somehow. But I don't think dropping and catching is an option. I do have ropes and I've got springs. Ooh! Wait, I've got an idea. Wait, I've got an idea. A stupid idea, but an idea. If I build... If I build a bridge, that, as long as it just gets this thing over, they're gonna have to be split joints, aren't they? Because I want the whole thing to fall. If I build a bridge that gets, let me just build a steel support just to keep it up, and then I'll remove it from the steel support after. I don't know if this is going to work, actually. I love you. I'm in good spirits and awake early and went to bed early, and holy shit, is that Spider-Man game smooth as fuck. You both playing it? Played it too, it's cracking. So fucking boss. Is it the Spider-Man 2018 game? Is that the one that's just been released on PC? So here's my idea, watch this. What if I was to build, like, a buffer to catch the bridge when it falls, like that, and then it falls and it bounces, but it might just rest. I don't know if these are going to need to be higher, so let's remove that.
Over the last 70 years, the United States has lost at least 3 nuclear bombs.
Is that Jamie or Santa? Oh, it's Jamie. Fuck, I thought it might be Santa, and it's a true story, and it's a joke, but it's Jamie, which means it's a true story. It's lost how many? 3 nuclear bombs? Excuse me? Where did it lose them? In Japan? Jamie, thank you for the bits and welcome to the stream. How are we? It's so fucking boss, just like I dreamt it would be. It makes me feel like I'm a little kid again, because Spider-Man 2 on PS2 was my jam. That game was surprisingly good. Good stuff. It's Arkham City Turbo. I was also wondering that it seemed too recent to be remastered. I think it's just a PC release, is it not? At least it says, Jamie, it's true. Bye, welcome to the stream. What's working? Twitch? Right, so I want that to disconnect as well and that to disconnect. So the whole bridge falls down and bounces on these things, but I think the bridge is going to snap in the middle as a result of this. If the truck can get across as it is, good. Then it drops and then bounces. This might be the tactic, but I'm just going to need the bridge to be super strong. Right, let's copy that. Oh, Twitch wouldn't work on your phone. Shit. But it's working alright now. Bye, Beecrest. Is this... Oh, I can afford another one of these, can't I? Put that in there. Right, so I want that to be 2 and that to be 1. So we want it to fall away from these things. They're going to break, probably, but that wants to be... No, that wants to be 1, 1, 1, 1. So this is my tactic, look. So this drives across, because I've only got a certain amount of road. I kept saying there was a mistake. Or is it because you tried to join this channel? How can I stop it from bending in the middle? Maybe like that? Would that hit the floor, possibly? That said, the new Arkham game looks weird to me. I'm not sure I like it as much as the others. Not that it was... No, that was just for this channel. It was trying to save you. You've restarted Red Dead. Was it a great decision? You're going full FCI, Jamie. It's the only way. New Arkham game? I guess when you have a game and then later bring it to PC with more detail and the bigger textures and all, it's kind of remastered. Right, bounce and survive. How do I make this survive in the middle? I feel like I'm building towards a tactic that might work for this, but I can't just... If it's always going to break, there, let me just steal this up. A very epic decision. Such... Quite possibly the best video game ever made. Ah, I don't want you to break. I've got a relatively high budget. I wonder if I just keep going until it doesn't break. So that drops. I wonder if there's some ropes or something that I can put on it to stop it from collapsing. I don't feel like I'm going to get it to a point where it might be able to. I guess when you have a game and let... Yeah, I suppose, but you can't really... I think this may be irresponsible to call it a remaster at that point, right? Instead of just a release on another console, or a release on another system. Maybe consider a remaster going from PS4 to 5. It's hard finishing my second Red Dead run, but that Chaos one's going to be bullshit, but I'm going to complete... You doubt you're going to be able to complete a single mission. That's the beauty of Chaos mode playthroughs though, right? Just get into the second ones. Challenge enough. Right, I'm going to maybe try this. Am I still under budget? I am. Maybe not like that. I do like the idea of just going to Valentine for a bath. Right, drop. Have I got enough money to steal all the way across the top? I think it... Might need a load of reinforced road and all sorts. Got tank. Got a bit of budget though. We're only at 48,000 out of 64. If it doesn't break there, it's always going to find somewhere else to break, right? Right, you won. I want you the same as well. That's the thing. Gwendolyn's probably got it right. Like it's the word remastered that's It's the semantics of that that's the issue. Actually, this might, if I can afford the steel, I might be able to get this to support itself. Come on! I'm not so good for budget. This would be a bullshit way of... Ah! So it breaks there and there. Did I just do that one too, or was it that one I did? I can't afford to just do the whole thing in wood. In steel. It is a murky thing. Like, I hate to bring it up because Just Cause 4 got re-released and they slapped the new game Just Cause Reloaded on it. That game still rubs cheeky in either wrong way. It's to get another sale that makes it scummy. Because they know that it's just a re-release on another console, and the fact that the console or the PC is going to make it a tiny bit more glamorous, they can justify charging people for it again. Where did that break? That broke there. Basically just started by me. So I've only got this amount of road. I've got 2 more bits actually. But I think I have to let the bridge drop. And
Nexus Mods, a popular mod database, has posted a strongly worded update about the Spider-Man remastered patch that was created to remove pride flags in-game. The website's administrator, Dark Zero Knee, has revealed that the mod was uploaded by a sock puppet under the name Mike Hawk. They said the fact that it was added to the database by a secondary account shows the uploader's intent to troll and demonstrates their understanding that it would not be allowed on the database.
So there's a mod to remove pride flags.
As such, the website has decided to remove the patch from its repository and to ban both the user's main account and sock puppet.
You see, while I agree that it's a bit of a dickhead thing to make a mod about, there's probably far more sinister mods that aren't getting removed, right? On them very specific topics. Like, is there a... Like, does it get rid of, like... I was just talking about them fucking bots yesterday. I spoke in Discord about these bots and have they gone away because it's been a few months? God damn it, new website as well. Don't click the link, everybody. Yeah, like, whoever's making that mod is a dickhead, and that's a stupid thing to suggest to do, but... Is there a certain amount of hypocrisy involved in that? Because I dare say there's probably some really sinister shit that's been created and made into mods that hasn't been removed, right? Do you know what I mean? Don't click the link, everybody. Chris, man, thank you for the bits there. Mastering is common from music and is actually the final polish or so, so you kind of need to give it something new and love, not just change some hidden technicalities to call it remastered, is my take. There's got to be some kind of extra fanciness sprinkled on. But 9 times out of 10, like Gwendolyn says, GTA 5, we're making you buy it again, lol edition.
Don't reply to nuclear reactors that say they're ugly. They're just fishing for compliments.
Santa, it's Bridge Day. Santa, thank you for the bits. Welcome to the stream. Fishing for compliments. What if it's a fusion reactor? Right, I can't get this bridge design to work. I wonder if I get the middle bit to bounce first, then it protects the upper parts of the bridge and I don't get such a hard bounce. I guess it was just the intent behind it, whereas most mods are meant to be harmless fun. Yeah, I suppose. Oh, no, that was right, Maybe if I just reinforce these 2 roads. Santa, thank you for the bits. Shake, welcome to the stream as well. Look at this bullshit design here. And then, that would have kept it all propped up nicely. How much money have I got to play with? Let me get some steel on this middle bit. Maybe we can make it a bit stronger.
Oh. Don't reply to nuclear bridges that say they're ugly. They're just fishing for compliments.
I love nuclear bridges. Fuck it up. Oh, just stay, just survive, game, please.
I clicked the link and am not the most famous person on Twitch. You can call me Bebeats the Great Hyper Crown.
The Great... I beat the Great Hyper Crown. I was wondering what the fuck Hyper Crown meant. Oh, oh! Is this going to work? And then if I can get the bottom part to do the same... Whoa! Wait. Oh, I'm so confused. Bybeat, thank you for the bits. Bybeat is a great hyper crown. Tell your friends. Mina, welcome to the stream. I've just learnt Bybeat's a hyper crown. Spider-Man 2 made me realise who Black Cat was. There are mods to make you into her in the new remaster, but I'm going to hold off for now. Who's Black Cat? Is that a Marvel character by any chance? Alright, these don't break, do they? So I can get this part of the bridge to drop, but I need to then detach that. I guess on the second... Let me go. Second hydraulic phase, I want that... No, wait. Oh, this is going to be a confusing mess of hydraulics. If I make that into a hydraulic... that into a hydraulic, that into a hydraulic, and that into a hydraulic. Then on the first hydraulic phase, I don't want that and that to trigger, or that and that. But I do want them to trigger on the second hydraulic phase. But I don't want... No, I do want them to trigger on the second hydraulic phase, but I don't want any of these to trigger. Oh, I'm so fucking confused. Right, so then... She's a very pretty lady. So then this drops. I mean... Krishma, do you know Crazy Mario or Cryptic Nyan? That... Oh, stop breaking! For some reason, putting these split joints in has made this bridge break a whole bunch. Drop, don't break. Nice. Now, if this one makes it across... These aren't broken, by the way, they were detached. Then that drops. There's a chance this might work. So what I'll need is... On the second hydraulic phase... No, wait. I need to make that a split joint and that a split joint. That a split joint and that a split joint. Then on the first hydraulic phase, don't trigger. But on the second hydraulic phase, they do. So what does this look like now? So I'm trying to get the same effect from that down here, and then hopefully Gwynblade can just wiggle his way across. Good. Drop. How does that start to break because I put two split joints in down there? Since when does that make a...
There is a small part of Yellowstone National Park where you technically cannot be tried for any crimes you commit. This region is known as the Zone of Death, though to date, no murderers have taken advantage of it.
Why is everything breaking now? What sense does that make? I put two split joints in and it's caused everything to be structurally unsound. I'm so angry. Bybie, I've got a career opportunity for you. You just need to get to Yellowstone by sundown. There you go, I didn't know about it. So I guess they smoothed out the web swinging. That makes so little sense, I don't understand. And now I'm over budget as a result of it. Just don't break,
Yellowstone.
Game. Yellowstone. Just don't break. Don't break. I just want to test my fucking theories working.
Don't break.
Don't break. That's not even a whole word. So I need you to fall with 1. Yeah, it's break. Don't break. They smoothed out the web swinging for the PS5, but also on PC, and it makes more sense now. Is it a good game for mouse? How has this got to the point where it's not working all of a sudden? Let me go back to the point where I put split joints in there. So these are hydraulic controller changes, right? So I've removed the split joints from down here. Now this should just drop and work. Look, these split joints for some reason really fuck with structural integrity. Right, I need a single word. A single syllable word.
Hydraulics.
Hydraulics? Wait, I say hydraulics. It's just that syllable in coke. You fell asleep Friday listening to your sound raid, got raided against a couple more times and woke up to a couple of gifted subs. Congratulations, cats. Did Bye beat me now instead of not? I am now the most famous person on Twitch, I see. I thought you was called Bye Beat the Great because the website didn't make you famous. Santa, do you want to meet us at Yellowstone and explore the area? Razor, welcome to the stream. I need a single syllable word, someone. That's not a sex word. It's the so yeah, exactly. It's the jam that works. Razor, good afternoon. Alright. The jam bridge is the one that's currently working. I think you have to be a super purist to play a game like that on mouse and keyboard. Yeah, not intended for it with the swinging, but I'd imagine it works fine. Yeah, it's the syllable in the middle of the word coke. That's the one. Right, so that works now. Okay, so we've got the jam bridge saved. Now, I need all of these to stay together apart from that one drop off on the second hydraulic phase, not the first. So then the second, I need you guys to work. Alright, let's try this. I'm still by Beat the Great Hyper Crown. Yeah, it's this one, Razor. But for some reason, if you make these hydraulic joints, it fucks the whole bridge snaps. So if they're together, it works, but if they're not, and I didn't know that was a thing in this game, but it fucks my whole plan. Look, so I can make it drop, and then this thing gets across. Still your crown. Look, and then that would be actually that wouldn't be perfect. That needs to be 2, and then that needs to be 1, and then save that. Why? I don't get why. If they would stay the same strength, then I could drop the bridge, and we could pretty much have this finished. So then this gets across.
You can drop this, but can you also drop it like it's hot? Chicky giggle.
With my back, Chaz. The only thing I can drop with this back is dead. Chaz, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the bits. I don't understand why that... I'm angry. Maybe if I make that a split joint. See, just making these split joints, when the whole thing drops, I bet this shears some of the steel at the top. In what world? Unless... they did actually split, which made sense. Right, stay together. Why does it feel like that's splitting on the first hydraulic section? Because it shouldn't be. They should stay together on the first hydraulic section, but they're splitting. I don't understand that at all. No, it fucks my whole plan. I don't know if there's physics that make split joints, like, less structurally sound. Like, I wonder if... Like, I wonder if I put just some little structure in here. And then put this down to... What level is it? There? Is that the same height, or is that one up? That's two up, actually. That's the same level, right? And then, if this is strong enough, then maybe I can... Like, I need it to be strong enough with those as split joints, while also still maintaining the same principle that the previous one was. See, that's got a little bit of a swing to it. I feel like that might break one of these as it drops. Ah! Why? What sense does that make? But I bet if these aren't split joints... What am I not understanding about these things? Fuck. It's not like I have the budget to make up for it either, so let's load in... Why have I got one called Toast and one called Jam? And the one called Toast was from last week. I know what the third one's going to be called. You don't even have to say it. God, this is complicated. But it isn't. Like, I think I might have to throw out the entire design now. Annoyingly. How could I get rid of these lower sections without using hydraulics? I put split joints in just these bits, right? But for some reason making these split joints is just going to fuck the whole setup. Right, hydraulic control... Am I just speaking gibberish to... I bet I'm just a man ranting about hydraulics at this point. Not hydraulics. Split joints. So does this just entirely crumble? Why? Why? Explain it to me, game. Stop breaking my fucking bridge. The trouble is it's breaking in an area where I really don't understand how to fix. The roads are limited, Razor. Yeah, that's the challenge. Sometimes it's better to start again than do the same again and again and expect a different result. Well, I aren't necessarily doing the same thing. I'm trying to understand what went wrong instead of throwing the baby out with the bathwater, right? Make the horizontals from steel that has the joint in the middle. These. But I need this whole structure to stay together. I need this top... Right, wait, let me just get rid of this. I need this, and this all to stay together. I can't have this split in the middle. I need to drop these two, but have this remain fully intact. Like, I can't let those separate. Unless these are rigid. Actually, let me try it, Mindra. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I think my current theory is that I have to have these two... I have to have these two triangles attached in the middle permanently. But if I was to have... But would that make this fold? Let me try it. Do you mean like this? So then on the second hydraulic phase... The first hydraulic phase has these locked. Second hydraulic phase has them release. How would I attach that? Is that... Was the wood long enough for that? No. Yeah, I'd rather diagnose the issue by beat for next time, if you know what I mean, as opposed to start rebuilding again. Because I think the idea is sound, but the issue is I don't understand how or why a feature of the game is like it is, and I think I need to explore it fully. You can have a triple split joint, can't you? How do you have how do you triple split joint? Shift click, control click. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. There we go. 3-way split joints. Can I? What is that? What? Oh, what did I do there? I clicked 3-way split joints, but I can't really see how I can make one. Right, let me load in the other bridge. Yeah, I need to diagnose why split joints make everything so unbelievably weak. Because I'd have beat the level right now. If I could make... Because I need to drop this lower section off on the 3rd phase. But I can't drop it off without making the split joints in the obvious places. But for some reason, when I make them split joints, which is what I need, it makes them very weak. And the whole bridge stops working. And I don't get why that's a thing. Maybe I just need to keep strengthening the bridge above, and then we'll work on making on the budget part of it later. Because this is the solution, right? Everything's working perfectly from this point. And if it wasn't for those being split joints, this would fall, land. But for some reason, when they are split joints, this top bit just snaps. And I don't understand why that's a thing in this game. If I'm running out of steel that I can barely afford. So let me just strengthen a little bit. I guess a second bridge the upper layer rests on so that only each one has one hydraulic stage. A second... Sorry, Cats, I didn't realise you'd said that. So that's just constantly snapping those upper beams. See, I could build a system in there, but I'm getting confused with what needs to be what, hydraulic-wise. So that all needs to be on 2. That needs to be on 2. But for that hydraulic... Yeah, that's right. I think. And that might strengthen that bit up a bit, but that's so expensive. And now I'm over budget. So it wants to be like that, with that 4 being 1, and then the 3 in the middle. But then that's specific for a different drop. It's so confusing. I guess when you build crazy contraptions like our dear friend, you understand all the mechanics before you actually need them. Yeah. But yeah, look. I'm just transferring the brakes elsewhere because there's something that we don't understand. I could try and strengthen the bridge and then see if I can get this to work, but the budget's so ridiculous now that it's going to take some tweaking. And it's one of them bridges where that is so much force all of a sudden. Maybe if I make you really deep. Second bridge. I can't have a second bridge, Cats, alas. That is incredible. That is so much force that is being... Maybe we keep those split joints as they are, but we just go crazy with springs down here. Do you know what I mean? We just make this lower section as sort of complex as possible. But then would that drop enough? I don't know. Just to try and soak up the weight despite the fact the split joints are causing an issue. No. Right, I'm going to go over budget just to try and truss the top a little bit. The middle bars lose their springiness, so the feet become more rigid and don't act like... Essentially, Cats, yeah. But it's not worked like that for the rest of the game so far. See how much force is... Yeah, that's not making it a lot of sense at all. So are we to assume that putting a split joint in just makes it a new level of... Like, something with a split joint in is incredibly weak, and this is our tutorial for it. But it doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. And I'd have to... Sothan, good morning and welcome to the street. We're struggling, Sothan. I've got a bridge that's just about to work if it wasn't for the fact that some of the joints are working in a way that we weren't prepared for. Here's a question. What if... Alright, so this is the closest we've got to it working, right? Maybe something to drop it slower instead of dropping catch. So that drops, it lands nicely. The camper goes on top of it. And then my intention is to drop all of this. No, drop just this section, look. And then, but I would be also dropping this lower. Ooh. That does what I want it to do. Wait. It, like, buckles itself. Do you see that? You see what I mean, so then? I have to do this with only this length of road. So the moving that just breaks it elsewhere. Let me go even lower. Ah! This is where these other bits of road come in, right?
I'm not even 31.
Who dat? Garth's welcome to the stream. 1 second. I've got the passion of 1,000 suns behind me all of a sudden. Then, why did I want to make that road so bad? Garth, how are we? Welcome to the stream. Like that. Then, can I lower this down any? No! And then, maybe I just do this. Garth, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the 31-month stream. You've not even been alive 31 years. How can that make sense? Right? Then this little bit of road is going to be our... I appreciate it, Gavs. How are we? Welcome to the stream. I'm frustrated, can you tell? So this little good-for-nothing loser can't get up this... Ah!
Can you even bridge him?
Look how good this is, Siddles. Look how this would be the best bridge in history. If he could just drive up that tiny little lip, and I'd be under budget. The top part of the spring's shorter. I think making the top part shorter might... Let me just delete this. So, is this saved over... Wait, hang on. Let me get rid of that. Garth, how's life? Welcome to the stream. You feeling strange? You tried MDMA last night randomly. How do you try it accidentally? No, randomly I see, not accidentally. That would be strange. You can also raise the height of the bottom triangle on the springs. I tried it, Sothan. But if you... Right, let me just try Sothan's idea first. Siddles, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. Partying like it's 2004. I think with it... Ooh. That actually allowed me to raise it by 1 point. Oh, that's when it does this thing. I remember now. So the reason we had it like that is because it does the same thing, but it falls flatter and faster. Oh, you're off this week, I see. MDMA on a Thursday. Zills, thank you for the bits. I know how to... Yes, sorry, I will be doing that, but that was... Raise the top of the bottom triangle. Okay, so if I raise the top of the bottom triangles, it would bring the centre part of the bridge down, but every time I've tinkered with anything on here, it's snapped a lot. I'll be making love by Sunday. So then it falls too early, I'm worried about. Oh, God, that was tight. But it does get it down lower. Okay, so maybe I can, without breaking the bridge too much, do the same again. That is close. No, you're right, you're right. I was just worried about tinkering with anything on the upper section of the bridge. Well, you guys might have it here. Don't fall too early, don't fall too early. Oh, okay. Sothan in mind, right? That's one of the wildest bridges we've ever made. Good shit, that is cool. That's a cool design. I had a feeling this idea... Like, I didn't want to throw this idea out too quickly because it felt right. And we managed to get it to work somehow, but it's going to take some tweaking because it really doesn't like that initial drop. Alright, once I managed to get the... The thing is like... Here's the thing, right? As much as I want to take credit for the initial design, and as much as I want to give you guys credit for the tweak at the end that made it work, the reason we got away with it, the reason that why this works is completely luck-based. Because none of us accounted for this. Like, that swinging bullshit and that sliding is just something that we managed to take advantage of as opposed to anything we can take credit for it. As much as I want to sit here and pat each other on the back, the fact that it sort of goes like that you can't design for that. You've just got to take advantage of some bullshit. But still, we took advantage of the bullshit, and here we are. Unbreaking, under budget. Top 80%, beautiful. Ah, well, I'll get it cheaper, yeah. Gaffs, though, I appreciate the sub stream. Okay, where can I start shaving money off? I considered for that, and I will not prove how I did. I mean, we adapted well to the circumstances is maybe a better way of putting it, right? Right, that's 59k, still works. Good. That sprang up then, you see that? And now I'm back in the top 100% for some reason. How? Did something break there? No. Why did it just go back up to 100? What? Let's have that wood and that wood. I just took money off. 58,445. They need to be steel, it turns out. Right, where else can I shave? Maybe stick a couple of double woods in here. We've technically beat a level today. I know, right, Siddles? And then sometimes you duplicate them. Oh, that snaps. You duplicate them and then you edit one and it just edits all of them everywhere you put it instead of just one of the bins of OBS. I'm with you. Look at Siddles updated his stream, by the way, imagine. Are you golfing tonight, Siddles? Don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break. Could just go streamlining. And the one I already have, but I'm trying to get this peak. As we all know from the best of. Oh! I'm going to link the best of at the end of today's stream. I've remembered. Yes, get shit on old me. I've actually remembered to link the best of at the end of today's stream. Pretty good. Right, can I get rid of... Can I make that reinforced road? Not reinforced road. I don't know if I'm making this up, but I think there was a way to do it without duplicating, but I could be losing my mind. There is... What you have to do is you have to make a separate scene with just the over thing, with just whatever you want to duplicate, and then just paste that around. Like, this whole thing would be just a new scene, as opposed to a new scene as opposed to a new sort. Yeah, I'm losing my mind trying to remember it, Ches. So where's the 3-minute commercial? I don't know if any other affiliates got a link today, but I've started seeing people with 6 15-second ad chains on Twitch, and I wondered why, and then I got an email saying that I get 50%, up to 55% ad revenue if I run 3 minutes an hour or more. Do you see that, Siddles? Yeah, we were complaining about it, and I started to realise that these 6 ad chains are probably because partners got this offer before we did. There's somebody that has currently run 0 seconds of ad breaks for in 7 years. Yeah, I'm with you, Chris, man. Not once, right? Fuck that noise. But it's so dangerous. Where can I shave money off this? Because all it does is it just makes smaller streamers difficult to ever get viewership, right? Because the ad bloat just puts people off exploring smaller channels. And the issue is, Twitch is offering more revenue for people to run ads like that, but you only get like I think ads account for maybe 0.2% of my income, right? If that. So they're getting double the amount of ads per stream, and they get a lot from advertisers to put ads in that spot. But they are paying out literally percentages of pennies to the streamers for doing it. It's just it's everyone on the internet. Everyone has internet-induced ADHD. I don't actually think I can defend the. I don't think I can defend it to that point anymore, Gwynplaine. Try as I might, like this is too much for me. I'm sorry for anyone started streaming. Good luck with any audience if you do what the site wants you to in that regard. Yeah, precisely. People are getting all them ads. How are you ever going to get comfortable in somewhere if you keep getting ads? And we know that ad blocks are a thing, but that's counter to this discussion. As harmful as anyone knew will have already changed. Oh, sorry, yeah, Gwynblade. Sorry, I see what you mean. Sorry, yeah. I thought you meant we should just have more patience, but yeah, no, you're right. To be fair, I would feel better for ads at the beginning of streams I watch than when I just browse. Yeah, it's browsing that's damaging. Browsing needs to be protected, right? Because if, like, Bybeat wanders into this stream and Twitch is like, she watches a lot of this channel, so she's probably going to settle here anyway, so maybe we'll give her an extra ad. And then we get paid handsomely, the platform stays free, that's fine. But if you're just browsing a channel you've never fucking been to, and it takes you 45 seconds just to get in, you're already angry before you even get through the fucking door. And the streamers don't get paid for that at all. Like they might get paid a fraction of a penny, and it is that serious. Like Chris, man, and you can attest, right? It is minimal reward to the streamer. I think in like all of 2021, I think it was something like I made like I don't know, like $6 or something off ad revenue. My favourites are when you're in a tournament, games at its climax, then 7 ads load, at least 3 minutes of advertising. Precisely. But don't worry, here's a tiny little thing at the top right.
Here's a fraction of a penny.
There you go. Bybeat has just given me more money than I would get for this entire stream in ad revenue in a single bit. And I don't want ad revenue money. I don't want it to go up. I want it would be nice if the ads there was less so that the viewing experience wasn't I don't like it. I can't sit and defend it anymore. It's doing my head in at the moment. Unless the streamer has boobs, I'm probably not going to watch an ad. Thank God you don't roll them out. I'm not rolling them out, so Them. You've asked similar questions before and I've been in trouble. Right, can I make these 2 middle ones reinforced? I want to get below 50%. Oh, good. It would be nice if you had boobs, though. I can work on it. But I'm just getting back into exercising more. So I'm sorry, Chris, man, I'm going in the opposite direction. Disgusting. The platform should be skimming cash off the stream and not the other way around as such. In what sense, Gwynblade? Can I? These probably don't need to be so rigidly... That's not going to work, is it? That's just going to bend. Yeah, okay. It bent. So that's 2, 2, 2. Now I want that to be 1, don't I? And then 2. Oh, the platform should be taking the small. Yeah. Definitely. But the amount of money Twitch makes in ad revenue is getting doubled by this decision. And the streamer, it's not like the justification can be the streamer sees the benefit of that, because they don't, not even nearly. Like, ad revenue is pitiful. And I am somebody that doesn't run ads, I appreciate that. But if I was to bump the amount of ads up, I would increase it a tiny little amount, my income. But you guys, a stream that averages, what, fucking 20 people? 20 people would have... That's a lot of minutes where you guys have to sit and cope with it. And I know ad block's a thing, but there are more platforms than the one you use. Nobody in here is partnered. Yeah, I don't like it. And newer streamers that don't understand how the revenue split works are just going to say, oh, that sounds good, yeah, I get more money. I'm going to sign up for that immediately. And then they end up pushing, they're trying to grow a channel up off a zero viewer basis, but their viewers are having a terrible experience because Twitch is insistent on this. It seems like YouTube's giving a better deal at points, just given how many people have moved over. I can't see, as much as I like you, the tech on YouTube is 50 times better. I just can't see YouTube actually, it can grow its user base, but I can't see YouTube damaging Twitch in any real way. Because they don't seem to care. Even though they're bringing over all this talent, they don't seem to push. Like, I really wish Twitch had the scrub back in the stream. Imagine I did something dumb and you could just left click on your keyboard and get to the point where I did that dumb thing. It'd be so good. They damage Twitch with how much Twitch... Yeah, they do damage, but not significant damage, Sothan, I think is the way to put it. Because, like, I constantly watch gaming stuff on YouTube, and I constantly watch Twitch. I am the perfect person to catch YouTube's push, right? But everybody that I used to watch, like, Dr. Disrespect, I used to watch so much Dr. Disrespect. And I watched him on YouTube as well. But since he left Twitch for YouTube, I have to try really hard to remember that he exists, let alone to catch his streams when they're live, despite always being on YouTube. I think that they've made their push to get talent over there before they've actually set the platform up to in a position where these new people can do anything other than just earn the contract money that they've offered. I just don't see it happening. I'm doing the RPG Twitch service, and lately it's been a lot of would you buy this brand if you saw a commercial for it on Twitch or if a streamer advertises it in their stream. There must be some reason why they're focusing it so much. Yeah, I don't think YouTube is in a position yet to challenge Twitch in a meaningful way. But I wish they were. Because it would be beneficial for all of us, right? They're taking talent over, but the talent... Like... The talent probably does way better on there or something. I know they all have a lot less viewership when they go over onto YouTube. But it doesn't feel like the talent is... Like, I don't know. It's hard to see that they're pulling any... Like, I don't know. As somebody that's always on YouTube, I feel like I should be the perfect person to be sucked over, but people that go to YouTube just disappear. I don't think I can get this bridge any cheaper. I keep, like, tinkering with it, but I don't know if, like, every time I switch any bit of steel, the whole thing collapses. And these two lower bits... I wonder if maybe I can get away with double wood in these. Or what if I did this and we just went for like a little like weird tension setup? This work? I think YouTube could challenge. Oh no, not even the slightest bit. No, would it work? Would it work? I think YouTube's the only one that can do it, but they don't seem to want to. I've been doing them too, and every single one of them lately has only been about ads. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago, there were actually improvements to the site. There's obviously some push from somewhere, right? Ladies and gentlemen, this bridge is complete and under budget, but the score is a bit shit. Would I be allowed to get away with this setup on 72% cost? YouTube's chat system, yeah. Chat's an afterthought. It does feel like it feels like you're watching a video, a YouTube video, as opposed to anything live. Why do they need to be split joints again? Do they need to be split joints? They don't, do they? They never split. They don't need to be split. No, no, they do because of that thing. Oh, I remember now. I remember now. Twitch seems to have quite a traditional majority market share that doesn't fit the lull dead platform rhetoric nowadays. Yeah. It's a way of seeing if there's a yay or a nay. I'm hoping if enough people say no thank you, they'll realise it's the wrong way of moving. Fingers crossed. Been trash talking all the ads in the surface. Usually I just spam through to get the bits, but out of spite decided to put the effort in and bash on the ads. I don't think that's what they was expecting, right? There used to be a system that Chrisman used to do, I remember, where you used to watch ads for bits. Off topic, but I had a paper sent to me that was exploring the use of math as a narrative in WoW forum discussions. Have I fucked up them hydraulics? Oh, God, I really have. How did I fuck that up? Load bridge. Lowest unbreaking. Then, if I make that wood... Tell you what, a lot of these upper structures don't actually suffer a great deal, but they do suffer when the bridge drops, so I think this might be the best I can do. I could make shorter hydraulics, I suppose. It's like the streamer implies... Yeah, you don't hear the word streamer and think of anything other than a Twitch streamer, do you? Sorry. The level of depth these nerds go to show why someone is wrong about a DPS rotation is amazing, and I love it. Someone was wrong on the internet. Better bust out real analysis. I guess if you can be proven wrong with the real analysis, though, which in an MMO DPS setup is probably correct, then why not, right? If that could be a single piece of wood, I might be able to get that 1% and get to 70. I almost feel like, because it's a notable number, getting to 69. Just so I can say that I've... They'd actually need to be... What about the middle one? Do you need to be steel? Just so I can get to a notable number. Yeah, it used to be a region-specific thing. It used to be... it was never a thing for the EU users. Tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to reduce these. See if I can get that 1%. And then compress the springs. And that means that they twang back. See, I might have to compress just a slight bit more, just 20%. But this is almost, it's certainly going to fuck with the way that it... Nope, it's working just the same. Good, so let me bring that up to there. And then compress 20%. So I guess the 20 and the two thingy squares are the same. Someone I know that used a VPN to... Okay, so that didn't work in that case. But I might be able to get the 1% just by doing it on those. Used a VPN to watch ads for bits and their account got banned. Woof. Take surveys and then when there's a sponsored one you get bits, the amount depending on the length and the brand. Didn't find the amount of actual ad... There it is! Let me see if I can get to 69. And then I can say I've done it at least once and you can all stop asking for it. Maybe if I made them wood. I didn't find the amount of actual ad views, but from 80 plus hours of streaming I made $1.30. It helped pay for a portion of the electricity I used. It's useless, right? If the end of this was the streamer makes more money from ads, then I'd be all for it. But it isn't. There it is. I've got to 69%. That's as close as I'm getting. You can have your fucking tee-hee-hee number, but that's the best you're having. Jesus, that level was tough to get right. I think the actual idea of dropping an entire bridge, it presents a very unique... Fuck off, somebody did this with tension. I'm so angry. That is a beautiful bridge. Look at this. The whole bridge is built with tension. It's my idea, but better. Shit. Alright, credit to that guy. It's sex just like the 69. You're right, Sultan. Alright, let's go back by a budget. Let's go have a look at what the fucking sweatloads did on this level. Only 80 million hours of streaming, more than I can afford it. Before taxes, of course. 80 hours and you get... What? Yeah, it's pennies, right? Sorry for ranting about this, but it pisses me off. Alright, can we see ourselves a lunar camplin? Okay, that was just a lot of hydraulics for a level you're not supposed to have hydraulics on. Valmix, what did he do? Ooh! How did he do that? Did they do it with, like... That's got, like, pivots and hydraulic... Oh. That is... I hate to say it, that is delicious. Ooh, that was a beautiful bridge. Did a lot of people do the same shit? This guy's got fat... Has he got too much road, or am I seeing things? No. Another one with a similar... Everybody drops it onto springs, look. Like how half the bridge just rolls into the sea at the end. Holy shit, this thing's expensive. That does do the idea of just dropping it and stretching it on springs. Such a mess. Honestly, if I had the option to just pay like $5 to $10 a month to remove ads, I would pay it. But I'm sure Twitch makes mega bucks. Can you remember? It's almost distant memory at this point. 3 years ago, Amazon Prime, if you attached your Prime account to your Twitch, you got no ads. Can you remember when that was a thing? Those were the days. And then they were like, hang on a minute, this is too good a deal. Let's delete that. I am Chris, man. It's respect. Yeah, I'm glad somebody's noticed. Oh, look at these. I want to see this go to its extreme. It was just Prime or a channel you sub to? No, it was just Prime, yeah? Not a channel you sub to, just Prime. If you had Prime, that was it. That's all you needed. Where's the Lunar Camplin design? There's no Lunar designs on these anymore, and that makes me sad. But we have done a level today, under budget and unbreaking. If I was to go to the next level... Holy shit, don't look at that, don't look at that. Then go to the menu. It's done, it's done. Another level is complete, unbreaking and under budget. But look at this fucker now. Was it you, Gwynblade, that was talking about building a suspension bridge? Damn. Twitch basically created the new tech to prevent ad block. I know, right? And that's the worst bit. Like, I've managed to get an ad block extension that worked, but it didn't let chat be loaded. I've got 6 springs, should I need them? This... Okay. A prediction for whether or not I get this level beat by the end of the stream. Everybody up for that? If everybody can hear my voice right now, just type the word 1, just so I know that there's enough people here to set off a prediction. Because I think... Okay, so then Chrisman, Chaz. If there's like 6 people that can hear my voice, I'll do it. Chrisman's doing big stunts for this. Mindright's there. Bybeat's there. Alright. I'm assuming one more will come in. That'll do from cats. Right, boys and girls, a prediction. Okay. Under budget. No. Yeah. Under budget / unbreaking before end of today. No one do the prediction, so it feels bad. I'm going to make this a 5-minute prediction. It has to be under budget and unbreaking. Right, under budget and unbreaking before end of stream. Option 1, yes. Option 2, no. It's worded badly. Because it has to be, because I've only got a 45 character limit. But I'll post the actual thing in Discord. Beat the... Hang on. If you want to see what it's actually worded as, I'm going to write it in Discord. What's the level called? Beat the... In suspense level... Under budget and unbreaking before the end of today's stream. I'm gonna make sure this is right. There you go. The predictions in chat, in Discord in full. If you want to get involved, come on, Team 1. 10 channel points on Team 1. Nobody's actually going to do the prediction, then there's going to be a fuckload at the end, and you're all going to get upset. I know this works. I've seen you do these stunts before. Alright, I assume I should probably start with reinforced road. So... if I fill this with... Holy fuck, this is such a long fucking bridge. The size of this fucking thing. I don't think I've ever built a bridge nearly as long as this before. Then, I guess... and I've only got wood. Let's put auto truss on. Jesus, this thing is enormous. Did I muck up the first one? I did. Immediately fucked it up. 5 bits on Team 1. Did the prediction start? Didn't show up. Maybe Adblock is messing with it. Yeah, restart, Chaz, if you can. Satan, welcome to the stream. I'm betting lots on this. Don't make me disappointed. Satan, Team 1. Chrisman, Team 1. Bybeat, Team 1. Satan, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Holy fuck, this bridge. I mean, what's my budget? 125 grand. Like, if I just use actual suspension bridge tactics on it, how far is that going to get me? Probably not far enough. These are so fucking expensive, these cables, goddamn. And then, do I have the money for one? No, I don't, do I? Alright, so it does stay up, but the truck's not getting across it. Jesus! 88.8k to 67 on the opposite side. Holy shit. You can always click on the point symbol, it should be in there. Yes, true. If you click bottom left at the little point symbol, it gives you all the information on the prediction, and you can even predict if it's not showing up at the top. Alkarion, welcome to the stream as well. He's Team 1. Is Santa the only person on Team 2? Surely somebody's on Team 2 in here. Alkarion, welcome to the stream. Though Satan, welcome to the stream. However, this level's going to be quite something. Maybe I can get rid of... because this looks like the problem spot, right? Just going to go over budget. Ah! I'll carry on. Mind Right's Team 1. So I can't not have cables here. But then it breaks in the middle, right? Oh yeah, Chaz has finally gotten Team 2. So it breaks there. But I've only got 4,000 monies left to deal with that break. And if it breaks there, where else is it going to break? That is not a lot of money once you start throwing in big cables. Meanest Team 1 as well. Those two ghosts. It is, yeah. And this is the merchant. Look at all that rum, Mina. It's a lot of rum. You know, I'm actually going to hold off on this prediction. I think I'll get it, but at the same time, I'm only 900 bits away from a goal. Wow, so that's going to be a VIP, imagine. Or banned, one or the other. Why cable the truss and not the road? I guess, yeah. I was tinkering with both, so I'll cable the road. And then it's less weight on the... Okay, maybe that works, actually. Oh, wait, so then maybe with one of these I can cable the truss. Cable the road and not the truss. So Satan said the same thing. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute after the prediction ends, we are under budget and breaking. Laggy, welcome to the stream. Laggy benefited from that. That's amazing. Well, Team 1, congratulations. Fuck's sake.
Sucker Fat Cock Team 2. Finessed tenfold.
That was ridiculously easy. Why was that? Why is this level like one of the weird? Right, I need to make this cheaper though, and we will do, but we will do so after the midstream break. Let's let the sloops appear. We'll pause, and I'll get a nice view for the midstream break for you. How about that? Can I get a nice view on this level? Maybe, possibly.
You know what? You're a prick.
Hey, you're the one with no faith, Santa. I'm just sat here being amazing. Okay, I guess this can be our view for the midstream break. How about that? Right, I'm getting out of here, boys and girls. How shall we? 2 minutes. No, I nearly put Gwynblade's music on then, but I won't. Let me just actually, before I get out of here. Santa and Chasmina. Get ripped. You right? Right, the prediction was under budget and unbreaking before the end of the stream. 64% with 157,000 channel points said yes. Team 2, however, was 3 people. And there's 2 people because it's Alcarion's alt. So Santa and Chaz, under budget and unbreaking before the end of the stream. Yes, it was before the end of the midstream fucking break. How much did you all win, ladies and gentlemen? Before I get out of here for the break. Sitting with 5k profit. Chrisman got back 46,000 with his stake. I didn't vote for streamer, I voted for Santa. Santa's chasing me away now with it. Oh, fine.
1 quadragentillion 111 quadragentillion.
Good luck, everybody. Mute the stream. I'll be back.
111 octogentillion 111 septentrigentillion 111 sextragentillion 111 quintrigentillion 111 quartuortogentillion 111 tetragentillion 111 duotrigentillion 111 noontrigentillion 111 trigentillion 111 novemgentillion 111 octovigentillion 111 septvigentillion 111 sexvigentillion 111 quinvigentillion 111 quartervigentillion 111 trevigentillion 111 duovigentillion 111 unvigentillion 111 vigentillion 111 ovemdecillion 111 octodecillion 111 septendecillion 111 sexdecillion 111 quindecillion 111 quartuordecillion 111 tridecillion 111 duodecillion 111 undecillion 111 decillion 111 nonillion 111 octillion 111 septillion 111 sextillion 111 quintillion 111 quadrillion 111 trillion 111 billion 111 million 111,111 1 quadragentillion 111 quadragentillion 111 novemtrigentillion 111 octotrigentillion 111 septentrigentillion 111 sextragentillion 111 quintrigentillion 111 quartuortogentillion 111 tetragentillion 111 duotrigentillion 111 noontrigentillion 111 trigentillion 111 novemgentillion 111 octovigentillion 111 septvigentillion 111 sexvigentillion 111 quinvigentillion 111 quartervigentillion 111 trevigentillion 111 duovigentillion 111 unvigentillion 111 vigentillion 111 ovemdecillion 111 octodecillion 111 septendecillion 111 sexdecillion 111 quindecillion 111 quartuordecillion 111 tridecillion 111 duodecillion 111 undecillion 111 decillion 111 nonillion 111 octillion 111 septillion 111 sextillion 111 quintillion 111 quadrillion 111 trillion 111 billion 111 million 111,111 1 quadragentillion 111 quadragentillion 111 novemtrigentillion 111 octotrigentillion 111 septentrigentillion 111 sextragentillion 111 quintrigentillion 111 quartuortogentillion 111 tetragentillion 111 duotrigentillion 111 noontrigentillion 111 trigentillion 111 novemgentillion 111 octovigentillion 111 septvigentillion 111 sexvigentillion 111 quinvigentillion 111 quatervigintillion 111 trevigintillion 111 duovigintillion 111 unvigintillion 111 vigintillion 111 ovemdecillion 111 octodecillion 111 septendecillion 111 sexdecillion 111 quindecillion.
Is it actually still reading it out? God, that Santa. Can I not pause bits? Can we not just? Oh, you son of a bitch! Santa. I forgot my fucking key bindings for stopping alerts don't work on this because it's the delete key on the keyboard, but I actually need the delete key to play the. Thank you, Santa, for the bits. The protest bits. Everybody, you can unmute now. Hello, come back. Being amazing. What do you mean being amazing equals doing the minimum certain? I'll have you know that I did an exceptional job on that bridge. Alright, shall we try and get this bridge any cheaper, or do we just move on? Because it is technically unbreaking and under budget, but I think we go for even lower. Right, first job. First. What's in this can? Can't figure out how much clothes I need to wear today. It's raining, but it's warm. Yeah, autumn is a pain in the ass for that. What's in that can, ladies and gents? Go.
The first astronaut to fly in the SA and NASA's Artemis 1 will be Shaun the Sheep. A model of the Woolly Explorer will be on board during the maiden voyage, which does not have any human crew.
That's almost as useless a crew as most of the Kerbal fucking voyages, right? Does somebody want to braid the other half of your hair? Sothan, you're a hairdresser, right? As far as I can tell. Judging by your constant exams. Why ain't stress visibility? Oh, okay, so it is. Right. Alcarion says Diet Coke. Jamie says ginger beer. I'm assuming everybody's still muted from the midstream break, right? Thanks, Santa. Bybeat says cloudy lemonade.
Fuck your thank you, lol.
Get absolutely shit on. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the bits of road around the base of each one into normal road and see if that works. Alcarion says Diet Coke, Jamie says ginger beer, Bybeat says cloudy lemonade. Holy fuck, alright. The first bit of road is apparently desperately needs to be reinforced. Okay, then I think every bit of road before the cables needs to be reinforced. Good. Then if I reinforce that one... My arms get so tired, I always feel like dropping it when I've done the first one. There is something about lifting your arms just up higher than parallel, right? Ooh, that's going to be quite cheap. Top 50%. Roger that. Can I replace maybe some of these with rope? I don't know how sensible that's going to be, actually, because cable... Although, no, rope flex is a bit too much, right? Mid 32k. Mid 32,000. Good shit, cats. Stop copying me, Mina. Fuck off, Jimmy. The creepiest smiley face in history. I want to get this less than 100k. Top 33%. Maybe that can be rope? I don't feel like I can fuck around with rope too much, though. No. So that can be rope for certain. And that's already rope. What if one of these middle ones is rope? Does the Doomhaus have an HR department? I'd like to report a grievance, please. Have you noticed who's gold in Discord, Jamie? So none of these can be rope. I guess it makes sense. I wonder if I could maybe afford one of the cables being slightly further back. Which is a shorter cable, which in this game accounts for a lot of budget. The current person of the century of the day dismisses your complaint. Power hungry. Egomaniac. So that 3 to there, and then that to there. Right, where are we? Alcarion says Diet Coke. Jamie says ginger beer. Bybit says cloudy lemonade. Mina says... I think we're at the limit of this bridge. Assuming that can't be. Okay, so that's a tiny bit more budget knocked off. Well done for winning, Mina. I'm proud of you. That you've disarmed her completely now. She wanted to go to war and you've taken her away her ability. I wonder if this can stay cable. Where did it go to? But it goes to there instead. Because that is technically cheaper. I don't think that's how this works. No. Are we happy with 31%, ladies and gents? Surely. The answer, by the way, if there's anybody left after Santa literally chased everybody away with his fucking bits at the midstream break, the answer is... Of course it is. Jamie, congratulations. Mina, congratulations. You two have to sit on the winner's podium together. No fighting. So everybody did the same thing, right? Oh. I've just seen what somebody did and it's genius. That I could make this cheaper. But I'm not allowed anyway, am I? Because I didn't have the idea myself. You get some sort of deal on ginger beer. You have pallets of it. I think I've only had it. I think I only had 2 cans this week. It's just so good. It's the best. I wouldn't bother Jamie though. Let it be known. I'm going to push him off the winner's podium. Just a little push. Me and Mina are the greatest. Jimmy, stop! I'm trying to have a fight with you over here. Everybody be nice. Maybe if I put that, make that wood. Normal road? No. Maybe that. Normal road. I won't mess about with this one too much. In the top 30%, I'm pretty proud of. But everything is pretty desperate to break. That did give me a few more. Top 31. We're in the top 3rd in the world. Can't argue with that. Make this a bit more straight. I'm always nice, thank you. List 46 times that I haven't been. How cheap is that? Is that any cheaper? Top 30. Can I just, like, fucking sneak the odd bit down here and there, or is that too much? It's maybe a bit too much to ask. Right. Top 30. I'm perfectly happy with that on a bridge of this scale. That looks like I might be able to get away with making it rope. Well, just 1 second. It doesn't look like it's under that much pressure. Oh! Alright, that is actually a really big piece of steel that I've just made to rope. That's probably 21%. I shaved off nearly 10% just by turning that from what if... I think this one being steel is probably the reason that worked. If I turn that to rope, it's unlikely because it's going to snap in the middle. Ah! So close! I guess height is everything. Yeah, right. This is as best I can do, boys and girls. You better be happy with it, because it's all you're having. Cool. 2 levels completed today. Get a load of that. 6 levels remain of the entire playthrough. Good. Move on, I reckon. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Right, let's sort by budget, and we won't look at any of these. We'll go to 36. Hello, Luna. The amount of balance required. That is... The amount of fine-tuning... Okay, we've got Lunar Campling back, that's the best news. But just the degree... that is to die for. That is so well balanced, it's disgusting. Did we try making another... We didn't, Chaz. And I didn't remember, right at the death, once I'd already beat it, I saw that somebody else had done it. Is that a Dangling Road shit? Oh, I'm modded. Very good, Chaz. There's the ultimate version of that. Look at these fucking bridges. They're tiny trusses. Beautiful work. Click on a nickname and a replay. All his replays will be shown if you want. Is that a thing? Oh, the Lunar Campling Gallery. This is every bridge Luna's ever made. We'll maybe have a peep at that at the end. I did not realise that was a feature. Which one was the one you saw? What, when I was... It randomised it, Jamie, unfortunately. Let me go to the gallery again. Where was it? It wasn't one of the fucking sweaty ones. It was... Yeah, this type of thing. So, Thunder McKing over here... He did that in the middle, so the sweet middle section was just one bit of cable. So I could have incorporated both ideas, but I never thought. And the second I saw it, I kicked myself, because that would have been the way. Look, they're all doing it up at this point. That's doing it, look, doing it. They're all doing it. Ah! Alas, we did still beat it. Top 21%, I'll take that. Good shit. Alright, the 6th... This just looks complicated. It's got 3 sets of hydraulics. Gwynblade has to get to that, then to that, then to that, then to that. With 1 hydraulic. This should have been the level that I did the prediction on. Chris, man. Jamie and Mina got the drink. That's one thing you missed. It was ginger beer, but I beat that level, and now I find myself with a single hydraulic. There's no way in hell that I can get a bridge that can be lifted up like that. How do I get a bridge that... Because these cars don't drive very well. And I'm assuming the car stops before the... Oh. Alright. I'm assuming I need a whole bridge that can go up and down at will. Given the level's called All Together now. What did I do that for? So, there's 3 hydraulic phases, mind right, look. And only that amount of road. So, I need... Yes. I think you need a row patch. How do I do this with 1 hydraulic? Oh, why with the hydraulic level? I can't even think where to fucking start with this. Do I need a structure? Let's just go, what's the budget like? Quite high, actually. I think I might need a structure that travels. Up and down. Like, I need to raise this up and down with a single hydraulic somehow. Let's just build it all out of steel to start with. Because it's not got a lot of weight to lift. So the first hydraulic phase should drop the whole thing into the water. Yeah, it does. Now, your initial thought would be to just stick this here, right? And then lock these to the floor. And just have it expand. But it's surely not going to lift the whole thing up. High enough, right? Why do they separate? Oh, it's because it snaps in the middle. So the roads are being asked to be... If I make that steel, does it put steel on top of the existing road that's already there? No. That'd be cool if it did, though. But when is anything I ever do in this fucking game considered cool? Right, so that can maybe go up to there. Then the road is still going to be weight bearing, right? But it'll be reinforced. It's still not even high enough, right? That's not even down to the... Or is that the extent of the hydraulic? Does the car only go straight, or does it revert? Only straight, Chaz. I'm assuming. Turn the grid off. Come here, you. So that's just going to slide into the river, right? And there's no way in hell that ever survives. Right. Then I guess we look into building a system like this. Grid back on. Deleting all of that. Delete that. Copy this. This is rough, but I'm trying to just think of an idea. Then we build a platform up here. And if the hydraulic reaches, which it doesn't, because of course it doesn't, because Stubbler's never allowed to be happy. Like that. Then the hydraulic maybe lift the whole fucking thing up, but that's a lot of weight for a single hydraulic. As we're about to discover. Of course there is the issue of that weighing too much as well. I'm trying to think whether there is a... You see what I'm getting at? Whether there's a way that I can rope so it doesn't swing too much. Because if I rope that to there, it's just going to go slack, isn't it? And the problem's going to persist. Unless I make the... No, that's never going to pull it down, is it? Holy fuck, this is going to be a challenge. Pull down, pull down. Go on. No. If I could lift the whole bridge up straight without the worrying about the weight of this thing. But because it's on a single hydraulic... Unless I could think of something that would... Ah, wait, I've had a thought. If I have two... Let's turn that thing off. Hang on. As good as it is, I need to turn it off for now. So I do want those to attach to there. Then if that expands... If this fucking hydraulic in the middle expands, does that push these further apart and lift the whole thing up? See, the weight is still an issue. Only the first and last need to go up and down. Why not pivot? Only the first and last need to go up and down. How would pivoting work in this instance, Mindra? See, this would... If it wasn't for the car, how would I pivot both sides with a single hydraulic? I guess it goes... No, wait, it goes up to there, then it drives across, grabs that, then it goes down, drives across to there, then grabs up. All of them need to... All three need to go up and down. The middle one needs to as well. It can't just drive off the edge. Unless it can catch it down here, maybe. But it's going to stop until the hydraulic phase goes, maybe. Hang on a minute, let's test that. Let's see if I can get just the first car up to top first. Just the first bit. That does nowhere near need to be that fucking excited. But extravagant. But we'll do it anyway. Whew, God. Again, I didn't know what you meant with the word centre pivot, Andrew. See, I can't even think how to get just one cat just up to there from there. If I could build a structure down here, just so we can test. Like if I built something down here that went all the way into each corner. I just want to know where to even begin. Then have that there with a hydraulic on it. But that's such a small hydraulic, it's not going to be any use, right? Certainly not going to get it up as high as I need it to. I guess with you need the hydraulic to be at its max potential to start with and work down, maybe? But this is going to be so wonky. So that is the max for a hydraulic. Let's have it expand. They're split joints, right? The rest of it's probably going to fall, but that's fine. So how would I make this raise it up balanced with only one hydraulic? Is there a way that I could do this without hydraulics, maybe? Because it's not like I could just build a ramp up, because this car just can't do it. Lundios, welcome to the stream. Looks like we're getting 36mm of rain in the next 5 hours. I guess I'll be happy about the temperature drop, at least. Is that the first rain you're going to have for a while, Lundios? It's been like ridiculously warm up there, hasn't it? According to all reports. Unfortunately, though, you just get that like humid bullshit instead, Lundios. At least you can go and stand outside and appreciate the dusty smell. Good afternoon, welcome to the stream. Does the hydraulic move at each time at each checkpoint? It does, Chaz, yeah. And you can control what moves at what time. I feel like the system here is to build an entire bridge and then pull, like... No, they need to be split chunks. Got the humid rain today, it's just annoying. I guess you can take advantage of at least one day without full sun, but it just changes the problem, right? What a weird summer it's been in Europe. I have to build one big bridge unit and then think of some way of lifting it up and down. Hey Ludus, I hope you drown. It's 36 millimeters of rain. Fuck me, I like this community's ability to just have rivals out of nowhere. Ginger beer, Chris man, my love. I think the idea has to be that I devise some system that like pulls this whole bridge segment up. Needs to be an elevator up to A1, down on A2. Yeah, so the car drives to A1, and then the car needs to be lifted, goes to A2, then it needs to be reduced down, then it drives to A3, and then reduced, and then increased up to this level, and then it gets the thing. But with only one hydraulic, I think it has to be a single bridge. Let's just go full I don't think budget's necessarily going to be the issue as much as just getting a design sorted at first. Can you pull roads up and down with a rope attached to a hydraulic? Yes, I think. Again, this ignore the budget. Like the sheer amount of steel is drastic, is unnecessary. But I need a basic idea to then work from. I feel like there's got to be some contraption in the middle. Ooh, wait. Is there like a shape like this? And then if I copy that, without them maybe, and have that contract.
Alright guys, I have purchased a plane ticket. Any letters you have regarding how hurt you are that Stubbler has this addiction, please email me them so I can bring them to his attention. It's not like he doesn't even know how he is affecting himself or others around him. My intervention will be hosted next Monday, so anything you think will help is appreciated. We will get him to kick this stuff, I promise. He's nothing but a junkie, but we can get him back.
Shut up, Chris, man. You need to lift something that spans across the top so it holds the bridge by the end. I mean, it could connect into there. You need to lift... Chris, man, thank you for the bit. You need to lift something that spans across the top. Yeah, we can get it to snap as well. Like, if I could get it up to the top to snap and then back down, it'd be fine. It's just it's the lifting that's the issue, right? But I feel like there's maybe some system where I can pull down and it pulls the whole... Like, this would just snap these pieces of road, right? Not gonna lie, I think I need to try it. I might like it. Yeah, that's just gonna bring the whole system down. My wrists are killing. Done too much chopping. I might have to do animals on controller tomorrow, or I might be marginally less useless than I normally am. I've got golf as well. I can't play golf on a controller. That would be suicidal. Let me... So, if I...
Thank you, Chrisman, for your initiative. It's wonderful that we all can stand together with Stubbler in his hard times.
I like gingerbread, I like ginger beer more than I like you people. I don't need friends. Suspend 3 small bridges from an upper truss. Hang on. Single syllable word. Anybody? There's not a tee-hee-hee word. Single syllable word. Tick. I like that. Tick. That's good. Tick. Tick. Roger that. Ow! I mean, your first job today is going to be helping me close my earrings if I don't succeed. What if the band sees you with unclosed earrings? They'll just stop playing. Walk off stage. Ow. Right, sorry, mind right. It said suspend 3 small bridges from an upper truss. And then what? If I... Alright, we've saved that bridge. Let me then... If I put 2 small bridges in here... Or 3... Close your earrings, for God's sake, Bybeat. They're a children present. Have you no shame? And then, if I was to build a fucking huge structure up here... And then... Is there a way that I could somehow use this to lift all 3 bridges up at once?
In all seriousness, when I get older, I am afraid I will lose the ability to properly clasp a necklace or bracelet closed. Hashtag old people is suck facts. Hashtag geriatric curls.
You will, right? And it'll be all... We mock the elderly, but it'll be all fucking earrings and necklaces, clasps this, and it'll be fucking opening jars that, and it'll, you know... Look at Gwynblade. It's hoops where you have to get the thin part into the thin... Oh, yeah, and it's fucking hard when you can't see what you're doing. The bad design. I think mine's right. I've accidentally just done my design again. But how would I, with only one... I want to see how high that gets, because I think that might actually be pretty fucking close. Let's watch it here. You just imagine a Hydra that inclines up a ramp from 1 to 2 that has a rope that pulls up a spot to 3 at the top. I was imagining a Hydra that inclines up a ramp from 1 to 2. The ramps aren't an option. I think this car, it's this car specifically, Chaz, because you can't do any ramps with this. Because it's too slow. It can't get up like even the tiniest incline. Yeah, it's got a cane, yeah. Chris Man, yeah, uses it to... all of the jokes are going to be discussed in there, so I'm just going to stop speaking. We're going to get arthritis so much sooner than old people. Yeah, as I sit here now, after just a few days of doing everything on this, I can feel it already. Like, we're having these problems far too early, and it's just going to get worse and worse. Get a new car, they're easy. Get a J key, they're brilliant. Get rid of the vacuum, so it's easier to open. Really good when you sometimes have trouble with your hands. A J key? What, is that for opening jars? I don't know how I would lift 3 small bridges, Mindray, with only 1 hydraulic. Let me see if I can just lift 1 bridge with 1 hydraulic. Can't get any higher, can I, anyway? I actually think, I need to kind of sort of work on one design. I have a feeling that there might be a way that I can somehow pull the bridge up with this, but the weight on one side is just an issue. I feel like it might have to be a vertical hydraulic. But then there's like maybe a system like this where it yanks that up. But any connection to this is just going to break it, right? So maybe it has to be like that. As expensive as that's going to be. And it's probably still not going to have the desired effect. In fact, it's lowering it. I need that to expand, don't I? Do I? No, contract. It already did contract. Tempted to get one of those upright mice because I'm pretty sure I'm starting to get carpal tunnel. An upright mouse? What's one of them shit? A jar key, I see. You shall get free French holidays. Is that some Channel Tunnel reference going, Bliff? Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. Absolutely going to be a tough one because I can't even think where to fucking start on this. This is where the difficulty shines. It's always hydraulic ones. Can the car not go up a shallow one? Maybe enough so the very top of the car scratches the checkpoint? It would have to be really shallow. I guess yeah. That's maybe a good place to start, as opposed to just suggesting, like, we need to start testing what is capable and what isn't. But then, so if I was to build just a slight incline, that's all of our roads though, Chaz. And I need 2 for down here. So it might get up this at a push. No, there you go, look. Oh, come on. That is too much of an incline. Basically, turn your mouse 90 degrees and put the sensor on the bottom. Upright. Your hand is vertical on it rather than on top of it. So it's like your hands. I'm going to have to Google this shake. It's probably the best way. You piqued my interest. Vertical mouse. What's that? Oh, so you hold it like that. I see. You're holding it like that instead of like that. That does feel a bit more ergonomic. Okay, that actually looks like it makes sense, but also it makes you look like a fighter pilot. Sometimes I get pain in all my joints, so some things are hard to do. Some days I just have to admit I can't do something and find things to help me for other things. I do wonder if it's just a dice roll. Like, you just sort of got a condition, or whether or not it's just like the current way we're all living is just making it making us useless. Copy that to there, that to there. I really don't know what I'm going to do on this one. Christmas with his grippy mouse. The trouble I have with this bridge is I can't start to. I can't start to, like, it's not like I can just do a little bit at a time. I have to think of a solution to this that does all of it all at once. I don't think I can just straight up lift it because the balance isn't right. I need to get rid of some of the clutter on this design, though, because at the moment it's ridiculous. Let me get rid of some shit that I don't need. Get rid of that. Get rid of that and that. They're not necessary. This whole thing's probably not necessary. There we go, that's freed it up a little bit. So how do I lift this bridge up with only one hydraulic? Part of me started thinking of something that might be able to... Fucking, that's not even... So if that stays like that and they're locked to here, then can I then make a system where it just pushes with a hydraulic from the underneath? But is that just not just going to make the bridge topple? It's probably not strong enough, and it'll either shear one of these. See, then it just topples exactly as predicted. And if two pieces of rope on it, they're still going to topple. Just testing stuff. See, can I maybe just counter the weight difference by putting the hydraulic at a different side? So, Ethan, welcome back. It was not cloudy lemonade, it was ginger beer. I don't need these at this point, do I? I don't know why they're even there. And that needs to be expanded. I'm hypermobile, and then I've started to develop arthritis. Oh? We've reached a really difficult bridge, so it's a mix. I've had trouble since I was quite young. For many years I was told it's because I was growing. I'm 5'5" and I haven't grown since I was 12, but these can go 15 degrees more than they should, so I can lie flat on my back and you can lift... Yes! Cheese like that upstairs. So arthritis on top. We've all got a big long list of things with names now, haven't we? Whereas I guess people just didn't get diagnosed in the past. Sothan, it is... This level is awful. I have to think of a way of getting the car up to the... It has to get to that checkpoint, then get raised to that one. Then grab that one, lower back down, get that one, go up and get that one with one hydraulic and no ramps because this car can't do any inclines at all. It is rough. A single hydraulic has to lift the entire bridge up. I think it's a... There's got to be... Like, I do think the idea of pulling from the middle down is the solution.
If you were just good, it'd be easy. Stop acting like a green.
While Siddles is correct. Part of me thinks that the idea is that there's some fucking structure that comes off here. Like that. But without that bit. And them two bits. And then... And then I pull these together and it just pulls the whole... I don't know. Like some way of pulling these bits up and closer together to lift the whole bridge, but I don't know. I don't know where to start. Then if I had a lever up there, should turn that off really. What's the hotkey? And then that contracted. Would that... No, so I needed to contract off here, don't I? Gone better, but some days I'm on painkillers to move. So it's more of a flare-up thing. Talk about a joint pain meaning here. Siddles, thank you for the bits. And what would be the obvious solution, Siddles? Ramps aren't a thing. Go up at A1. One hydraulic for the whole thing, Siddles. I'm trying to do exactly what you said, but with one hydraulic. To lift the whole bridge up and down. If I had 3 hydraulics, it would be fine, but I've only got 1, so... The idea is, you go to this, it raises... You have to raise the whole bridge up to here, to grab that, get that, whole bridge down to there, go to that, whole bridge back up, and then go again. Who's Josephine Tewson, baby? I don't mean to be disrespectful. Also, that's just the very basic solution to the level, Siddles. That's the design. That's not the design brief. That's the bit before the design brief. I just need to think of a way to lift the whole bridge up. I've got it like almost raising at certain points, but it tilts because there's too much weight on one side. To do this with a single hydraulic. Oh, the next door neighbour from... I did not realise. Shit. Yeah, but she must be a good age, right? That's a celebration of life as opposed to a mourning of her death. How old will she be now? I love how I love how international the reference that is. That's cool. Sometimes you expect them kind of things to be very specific to the... She was 91. Yeah, that's a good one, right? Yeah, it's so weird to think that of all things is one that is such an international reference. That's cool. He died as well recently, didn't he? I'm going to call him Twiggy because of his name on Royal Family. A swivel is probably the solution, Siddles, but I can't think of how I might be able to make it work. Because it's not like I can just like swap one bridge to there, down, and then up, and then down again, and then up again, because I only have one hydraulic. I think I have to think of... But a swivel would be moving it'd be moving the centre point of the bridge, therefore unbalancing the whole thing. I have a love-hate relationship with that show. Does it stress you out, mate, by any chance? It's like some mothers do have them. That is one of the most frustrating programmes. I think the solution is one of them setups where there's like something at the top and you pull it down. Like if I attach the bridge to my elbows and I attach the hydraulic to the tips of my fingers, it's got to be one of them solutions where the hydraulic pulls down and lifts my elbows up, therefore lifting the bridge up, and then that is all done with a single hydraulic. I guess we're starting to uncover what the fuck people think British means. Stubbler has lost it. He's praying to Jesus. Like, did my explanation make a blind bit of sense? Would you not start with the middle bridge up then? Yeah, the whole thing needs to go up. The whole bridge needs to go. I can't move separate bits of the bridge at the same time. You see, I have to have a system that raises and lowers the bridge. If I can do that in one hydraulic, then the level gets passed in a heartbeat. I just need to think of a way to raise and lower the bridge with a single hydraulic. But if that was the case, if I had like I guess what I'd need is 2 sturdy points up here. And then like 2 structures like that, maybe. 3 hydraulic phases. I think it's surprised then how. I think you'd be surprised then just how much of your shows we get if you're surprised about how is it. You did mean it, yeah. I've always I've always known that it was quite popular in Denmark. It's just I'm surprised that like Chaz and Chrisman and everybody as well also have that as a reference, and I think it's kind of cool, very cool. I guess I need a centre point that's under there. And then like maybe with fucking ropes or something, attach that to there and that to there. And then a structure here. Like with a... And then like stick the hydraulic in here somewhere. Even with cables here and here. The weight is the other issue as well. Like, it's the one issue. It's the one problem is the weight on this side. Cardi, how's it going? We beat 2 levels, but we've found possibly the hardest looking level in this game so far. Look, that does start to slowly lift it. Seems so anachronistic to me. To a style of TV that hasn't existed here for 30 years plus. But we still like TV that hasn't existed here for a long time as well. Yeah, I didn't realise it was an American show when I was younger. It wasn't an American, but I also thought when I was watching Soul Train around midnight, I thought it was live television with people in disco pants dancing. I can't even imagine what Soul Train might be, Chad. But I guess I could guess based on your description. It is right, Mina. But I guess we have to think outside the box to get this to work. We have to build weird shit. You see where I'm going with it, though? Look. This is as close as I've been so far. So there might be something to this. That's going to make it harder, right? Still got your edit card, shit. At least you've got a fuckload of gold hoarders rep now instead. To make up for it. Look, if I could get that to the very tippy-turpy top, then we're nearly there. It's interesting there's a market for reruns, but not actually commissioning anything. Can I make these stronger, or is it going to snap on either of these points? So much weight. I'm getting marginally higher. But I don't know whether I'd get the same results by just making a longer hydraulic. Sit, we're on to something. Alright. It's going to get a bit more expensive while I work this out, but I think this, for the first time, I might actually be onto something. That's black dynamite over and over. That shit is gold. Oh, stop breaking! Got a really big double steel in there. I wonder then if this being higher would be better. This being a bit further away, and then this being over here. But then that would be a lot of strain, right? Let's try it. No, that wouldn't do anything, would it? I need these to be higher. Show from the 70s where people dance with disco music. That was pretty much it. Ah! Ah! Why are you so close? There might be something to this. Bring the lower part of the hydraulic higher. Here, you mean? Or have I already changed something that's fucked whatever you were suggesting? You got blocked sinuses. Shit. We'll see what Luna's made. Put the lift points farther out and make the outer part of the levers longer. Like I did, mind, right? I don't know if I already did that when you was... So the lift points are further out and the outer part of the levers were longer. You need to go back like 80 steps. Sorry, Siddles. I'm too excited about this one. Okay, so these broke. We're over budget, but... Even more to get more lift. That's the beauty about using cables for this, right? But it's pretty even at the moment, which is good. So them going up would probably mean that these aren't as secure, right? I can't work out whether these need to be higher or lower. I think higher, right? Are they going to be weak now? Yeah, you can tell that from... If I make them, I think, like that. Slightly stronger. But still probably going to break across that top beam. So much weight up there. So... If anything, I need that hydraulic at its max, don't I? You're living in the past, Siddles. Time to move on. I'm getting too excited. It's all about this, I think, right? So if I... So like that's as much lift height as I can get. Well, I like this level now. Now it feels like we're like roughly working towards a solution. This is one of the first bridges I've ever built that looks like some lunar stuff. I don't want them higher or lower. I can't work out whether I benefit from these being higher or lower. I don't think either one, right? So they're still going to pull the thing down, so these need to be just fucking further out, don't they? But I can't get them further out. Unless I start building the setup a bit more wonky. But then pivots need to stay where they are. Then these points need to be bang central, don't they? So I'm going to need to build... So expensive. So fucking expensive. Set up like that, maybe, so I can then extend this further out if I need to. Look how expensive it is. Get in there, though. Do I need these to be longer? Or these to be... That's not going to help, is it? I'm losing my... In building and playing, I'm losing my... It's no higher or lower, is it? This shit is a good idea. Just getting it to function is... tricky. The entire hydraulic needs to be higher up, you think? That is an instruction I can work with. So like that. But that doesn't pull it... Does that pull it down enough? Same exact height again. I think it's the length of the hydraulic. That's what's limiting this design. Like, because these 2 points only go to just a tiny bit above there. And I can't make them go any lower with the current design. So if I was to have the hydraulic all the way down here, for example... I think it's still not really make that much of a difference. Whether it was up the very tippy top or at the very tippy bottom, which is not a phrase. Put the hydraulic in there. Then we'll attach 2 cables to it there. Wait, what? How did that just buckle immediately? Oh, because that's not connected. I fixed it. If pulling up the bridge is not long enough, we're pushing it up. I think we tried pushing... This is just us experimenting with pulling chest. Look, still exactly the same height. It's to do with the length of the hydraulic, right? Wherever the hydraulic is, up or down... I think this might lose strength, though. Keela Lollabo, welcome to the stream. They might... Have you played this game before? Let me just ask you that first, if that's alright. Are you sort of quite good at this game? You have, roger that. Then I aren't allowed to... We're not allowed to take any advice or hints, if that's alright. All the Polybridge experts that are in the channel are not actually... are keeping stum so we can struggle and learn ourselves. But I appreciate the answer if that's what you gave me. That's what the chat rules were that you just read. I appreciate that. I know it comes from a good place, but we're trying to learn by doing, if that makes sense. But thank you anyway, and welcome to the stream. See, I can't imagine it's anything to do with the. Also, I think it is. I can't imagine it's anything to do with the. Is it raining, baby? I wonder if this being... No, because I'm still not going to get the height, am I?
Have we tried boosters?
I waited until... I was wondering when that was start. Chaz? God, it's been a while since Kerbal. I still feel good that I don't have to play Kerbal on a Friday every fucking week. As much as I adore that game. Could I maybe lower... Would lowering these do anything? Don't answer that, of course, it's a hypothetical. Exclamation mark, beat level. Holy fuck, I've only got 14 minutes of the stream left. It always just gets to the same height. Always. And I think a 12-year-old just whistled at you. I'm scared I forgot to put on clothes. It might have been a pigeon they were whistling at. Because I don't know if you've seen Trim or Sam's stream, but the youth very much do seem to be attracted to those all of a sudden. So... They are symmetrical, aren't they? Still need a short distance between the pivots and the inner cables and a longer distance on the outside to get more lift. Yes, that's true. Mindright's never played the game before, by the way. That he's one of the people that are struggling. You know, this thing you go into isn't outdoor, is it, you two? Short distance between the pivots and the inner cables. So, like this. And then more width away on the outer sides. I guess, yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that before. I guess it's going to give me slightly more lift, but again, we're still hitting exactly the same height. So then I get more... Let's just go stupid with it, right? Let's build all the way up. Let's just go fucking, like, crazy up here with this. Budget be damned, right? And then lift this up. It's not quite under... Oh, that is underneath. Then delete all this shit. Copy all of this. Fucking budget. Be 40k over, sort of short. I feel like I've just fucked up something up there. What did I do wrong there? Something went wrong. Wait, what? Did I delete? No. Is it not even attached at this point? Wait, what have I done there? No, so I'm still lifting from either side, aren't I? So... What caused this to go wrong? Don't answer. That feels like something's attached wrong. These pivot points towards the centre. Hang on, what am I doing here now? Let me redesign this whole shit. So they're the same height. What have I done there? Hang on, I fucked it. So I can't, with that, there's probably an easy way of doing it. So if I move the pivot points closer to the centre, then it will definitely give more lift, but I had a feeling they needed to be central, but I can't work out why I thought that. But is this still going to cause the problems down below that it was before? Didn't work, that's the problem. Are you sure? Alright, let's go back to some bullshit. Hang on a minute. I fucked it. Right, so this is the... Okay, so if these pivot points get moved closer towards the centre, I should be able to do that relatively easy on this bridge. %. It's supposed to rain most of today. I was going to walk, but now I'm lazy. Is that going to get us any more height? Marginally more height. So, if I was to bring that down, I'll have to adjust that. Bring these even closer to the centre, then I can swap that out with a single piece.
Twat.
Oh, I should have seen that coming, actually. Cheeky, welcome to the stream. How are we? It's difficult today. We breezed through 2 levels, and then all of a sudden we've hit... This is the 6th towards the end, I think. And it's tough. Cheeky, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the bits. Easy green, look. Now there's a lot of pressure. How are we both? I don't think this is the end, no. I'm just getting to the end of the sanguine... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not doing the challenge modes or any of that sort of stuff. Although there's 8 people in here that have done every single bit of content in this game 17 times with their eyes shut, blind. Fucking bored. Thunderstorms the whole day. I'm just going to be careful what I read, just in case, right? I feel like I should. Am I right in thinking that? Alright, so that's just going to constantly wobble. We're getting closer, though. Good play.
I'm a structural engineer for a Fortune 500 company.
Absolutely will do me in a roger that. Like a bit. Got it. Alright. It does have slightly too much. I don't know if I could. Actually, that's gonna. Is that gonna give more or less lift? This is the other problem, right? That's more lift. So. Imagine the swing. Imagine if it just snapped into position. It isn't actually far from snapping into position. Are you kidding me? Are you shitting me that that's not strong enough? I don't know if this is going to help, but... We're closer than we've ever been. He says at 94% over budget. Whoa! Go on. Don't break. I am surprised, actually. Let me lift this up a bit. Have you actually put the snap points on at the top? Oh, yes, Siddles. Good thought. Good thought. They're on now. They're on. Well thought. I fixed it. I don't think it's going to snap though yet. We're a ways away from it snapping, because it has to snap during the hydraulic phase. It can't just snap at any random point, I don't think. Fuck me! That was like Olga that one time.
Chicky giggle.
God damn, that hydraulic was desperate, cheeky thinking of bits. No! It fucking snapped into place at the bottom. How did adding 2 ropes there? What was the problem? I was watching that. This is the most nearly bridge in Doomhaus history. So it does get on here, then it goes back down, but it tilts too much in this direction because of one of these, I'm assuming. Maybe it's that one. The driver should be fired. I mean, this is Gwynblade, you can tell by the vehicle, Chrisman. Oh, I'm going to run out. I've only got 3 minutes left. Shit. Are you going to snap into place, bridge? That's good enough. And he goes over there. Don't fall through here, please. Good. And nope. Ah! This shit. What can I do to fix this? Don't answer if you know, of course. So they do attach. Is there a chance I can get this to attach up top? If any of the bridge attaches up top. I mean, his ear razor. Get good. You mean Google somebody else's solution? Alright. What would Luna do? Oh, I thought you meant the other L. Luna. Yeah, Luna's not here. I thought you meant the other L. Come on, we're nearly there. I've got 1 minute of the stream left, then we have to go for the day. That is more the spirit, yeah. Exactly. Google somebody else's solution, then go on Twitch and brag about how smart you are. What a hero. There is only one L. Yeah. The LK. Alright, this is going to have to be a job for next week then. I almost got it beat. Lift points out slightly. Which points, mind right? There's a fair few. Imagine. Look how different that is. Good. Better. Attaches, drives over there. Good. Lifts. It's a lot more towards this side all of a sudden. Just need a good big swing. Oh! Oh, why, game? Hang on, one more. This is the last thing I'm going to try, ladies and gentlemen. And then we're going to go and do marbles. I promise. Nice. Nice. Which is the one that almost made it? Is it this one? Can't believe I just read "get good" for this kit. I know, it's a bit besides the brief, right? Ah! Alright, boys and girls, I'm going to save this. I need a single syllable word, then let's turn this game off and I'll go to bed. Boys and girls, a single syllable word. I mean, okay, we're going to go with... Roger that. We're going to go with poo. Thank you, Siddles. This is where we're going to be starting next week. Right. Today, I have managed 2 levels. We managed this one, which was a pain in the ass. Look only gets you so far. Look at this level. The idea was you only had a certain amount of road, and this was our solution. It's not a sex word unless you're like, I don't know, cool or something. You're real badass. And you've chosen some sex words to identify with. Look only gets you so far.
Well done this week. You will solve it in your sleep through your subconscious and harbour it until next Friday. G fucking G. TGIF everyone, let's have a good golf, eh?
Abso-fucking-lutely, Chris, man. Don't forget we ended on this one last week. That's true. So I managed, this is what we got done today, and then we did this level. Right, I need to tell you all a story. A story about Team 2. I set this level up 10 minutes before the midstream break, and I was like, this probably needs a prediction. So I said, are we going to do this level under budget before the end of the stream? And everybody was like,
go Oranges.
So I put a prediction up. Team 2 put 67,000 channel points on it, and it was done within 4 minutes. Team 1 got absolutely everything. It was
we here in the Doomhaus community do not condone cheesing. You will be hearing from our loyal Skillalabo.
Fucking hell. It's the Valheim community, not the Doomhaus community. Loser. Right, anyway, that's going to do it. Boys and girls, thank you all for joining me today for Polybridge. I appreciate everybody stopping by, as always. There will be another... No, wait. There won't be another Polybridge stream on Friday, because next week, unlike every other week where there's a Polybridge stream, is the Worm Olympics. And I have been thinking there is maybe a little wrinkle in the rules for the Worm.
I have now contacted the CEO of Valheim. You will be blacklisted from this game now, Killalabo.
I always thought there'd be good players from Polybridge coming into these streams, didn't you, Chris, man? Right, next week is the Worm Olympics, which means that if you are in the top 16 point winners of this year, you get a worm. And get this, there is a VIP given at the end of every Worms round. There will be 3 rounds per day, and the winner best of 3 of every day gets 5 points, the winning team. So there are 25 team points to play for next week. I write the rules in Discord and you'll be able to see it, but it starts on Monday. Now, at the end of every round, there is a VIP. And if you are the VIP, I'm going to put your name on a list and a point. And all of the VIPs, either the person at the top, the single best worm that got the most VIP awards, gets 3 points on the year. Does that work? Orange points this year. I wish, baby. We've never won a single fucking point, right? Right, thank you all for joining for Polybridge. I'm going to get out of here, but not before we've done the Doomhaus fucking Sports Day bullshit. Thank you all for joining me during Polybridge. Welcome to all the new followers. I don't have the alerts on. I did the level without cheese. I had to go fast. Are you talking about yourself? I had to do it just came out, and I was in the first 25 people to build the World 6 levels. Kill a Lobo. I do apologise for what's about to come your way. Go easy on him. He just wants to talk about himself, like all the Polybridge community seems to do. Go easy on him, be nice. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. We're going to drop out the Polybridge section. We'll be back in exactly 2 weeks from now. I mean, I could track... If there's somebody that gets the award for being the stupidest worm more than once, then I think I might negative a point. Biting my tongue, so better shit to do. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get out of here. But first, everybody in the Doomhaus Discord, let's put a crown on somebody's head. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you are in the Doomhaus Discord, then this is for you. My PC is frozen. There we go. If you would like to compete in today's marbles and put a crown on your head in Discord, you must simply say the password. Siddles!
I was once third in the world for doing vocals on Stone Cold Crazy on Metallica, and that was like 3 months after it came out. Know what that got me? A wedgie.
Because Stone Cold Crazy is a Metallica song, let's not forget.
Why talk about bridges when I can talk about what the Valheim community considers a fact, like how cool my Mustang is? They said it's the best.
It's been a pretty good year around these parts, right? Right, ladies and gentlemen of the Doomhaus Discord, I barely need to explain this to you. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord, if you are a green or an orange, then you can have a marble.
I once got a star sticker from my teacher on a paper I wrote. That means I was the best, coolest kid, right?
Chrisman, you was one of the top 50 in the world to ever do it, in a class of 30.
Polly Bridgeton would be an interesting show.
That's just made me think about Polly from... Right, if you would like a marble in today's marbles, you must simply say the password and be in the Doomhaus Discord, of course, because you can't compete if you haven't got a team. If you'd like a marble, simply say the password, and the password is... I can't do it. Loser. Go. No, Chaz, they meant your mustard, and it was actually an insult. His mustard. Oh, Chaz has got bad mustard. Pretentious. Fucking hell.
Loser.
Jesus. Everybody go easy. Alright, Lundios, you're in for the greens. Chris Man in for the oranges. Mina in for the oranges. Sills in for the oranges. Taxlight, thank you for the sub very much and welcome to the stream. 45-month streak, by the way. Didn't you already sub last week or something, Taxlight? Razor in for the oranges. Cats in for the greens. Easy Green in for the greens. Chaz in for the greens. Bybee in for the oranges. Tiny Green, good morning and welcome to the stream, for the greens. Jamie for the greens. Carby for the greens. So many greens, by the way. Cheeky in for the oranges. Mindray in for the oranges. Shake in for the oranges. Alcarion in for the oranges.
We always go easy. If we went hard, this channel would be banned.
Is it rumbling the mic more than normal, Chris Man? It's because I had it propped up ever so slightly.
I came second in the 100 meters sprint every year in primary school until primary 6. Primary 6 was the first and only time they didn't give out a medal, so I became a polybridge expert on Twitch out of spite to primary 6.
Fuck primary 6, you're right. Alright, we have Lundios, Chrisman, Mina, Siddles, Tagslack, Razor, Cats, Easy Green, Chaz, Bybee, Tiny Green, Jamie, Cardi, Cheeky, Mindright, Shake, Alcarion, Satan and Gwynplaine. I thought we had a lot of greens. We've got 11 oranges and 9 greens. Right, first person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level. Go. This is for the Person of the Century of the Weekend title match. Lundios says 2. 1, 2, presses the random button. The level is hop, skip and a jump. 19 marbles compete and we go in 3, 2, 1. I need to explain as well before we get started that the oranges are at currently 4 points on the week. If we can get this point and the point after that in stream races, then we have clean sweeped the week immediately after the greens did it for the first time. This level is the record held by Azerbaijan, the entire nation, for 1 minute and 22 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Best of luck. The greens didn't win golf, that's true, but as far as stream points are concerned, we've got to give him it, right? Right, Lundios is in the lead. Cheeky in first place, Cats in second, Tiny Green in third as we begin. If he doesn't want me to come to the chat like 20 times, you'll see some mad boosts. If he doesn't welcome you to the chat like 20 times, you'll see some mad boosts. Jamie's gone for exclamation mark, win more than Mina. Mina is actually Person of the Century of the Day currently and holder of the crown. Cheeky for the oranges is out early, but Tiny Green's out early as well. Did Tiny Green get a good drop? She did. Cats gets the drop as well. Cheeky and Cats help each other through. Tiny Green gets the drop. Cats get shot backwards, but Cheeky currently for the oranges is in the lead. Tiny Green second place for the greens. Cats third place for the greens. Can Cheeky stick the landing? Oh, Cheeky, that was gorgeous. Oh, Cats has done better though. Tiny Green out early, the greens. There's 2 greens in the lead right now. Tiny Green looking to get... Is that the first point of the year for Tiny Green, maybe? If she can pull it off? I think it is. No, it isn't. It would be the 3rd point. This is your last chance, ladies and gentlemen, to get into the top 16 if you haven't already. Tiny Green out and in the lead. I guess I can put the teams up for the Worm Olympics next week at this point, because we'll know who all the person of the century of the days are. Tiny Green is currently in the lead. Cats in green, second place. Cheeky for the oranges is the only shot of actually doing this. We need Cats to have trouble. That right there, greens, is a fucking shit on. Cheeky, that might be the coolest thing I've ever seen anybody do in this game. As in cool, as in ice cold.
Cheeky giggle.
Even Mina gets second for the oranges. That is a double orange. We just need to win stream races. That's all we need to do. Just win stream races.
Didn't even get second. What fucking losers.
Imagine if we sweep the week. After the greens did it last week for the first time. That would be amazing. Right, the top 10 currently sits with Cheeky, person of the century of the day, Mina second, Tiny Green third, Cats fourth, and Siddles in fifth. I'm going to write that out, Chaz. I just realised it's going to be a bit difficult to see. Let me take the crown off Mina's head, place it firmly under Cheeky's. What a fucking end that was. That was not expected. Right, I've got... The one problem is, though, is historically, the greens have won every single round of the Worm Olympics. Like, even the final week worms. The oranges have never gained a single point from worms. And the greens have won 10, 20, 30, 40, 55 points historically from worms. It's not looking good. Alright, Cheeky, well played. That means that we have got the 175th point to 136. The turnaround is insane. I'm going to pause that. I'm going to scroll that back. And are you ready for the weekend music list? Are you ready? Oranges, it has all come down to this.
Touching grass is in order. Get shit on.
Oranges, I hope you're still here and can hear my voice because we've got work to do.
This music makes me feel all fuzzy in my nether regions.
Because it's the fucking Friday music. The Doomhaus streams are about to come to an end with 3 best of 3 rounds of stream races. If you'd like to join in, type the word race when I tell you. 3, 2, 1, now. Go! Race, race, race! We're going to do 3 rounds. If the greens win 2 of the 3 rounds, if a green wins 2 of the 3 rounds...
Get waxed, Siddles.
Then the greens get the bonus point. If the oranges win 2 of the 3 rounds, we get the bonus point and we completely sweep the week. After the first time in like 5 years, the greens did it last week. Taxack is in, Siddle's in, Jamie, Satan, Chrisman, Bybee, Tiny Green, Cats, Razor, Alkirion, Cheeky, Cardi, Easy Green, Mindright, Lundios, Jake, Chaz, all in. 2 orange points, a clean sweep. And a Team 1 win today would be exquisite. Come on, oranges, you can do this. Oh, they've changed the leaderboard. Look, you can see more people. Interesting, interesting. Pretty good. So now I can see who's the film and at what time. Right, boys and girls, exclamation mark boost gives you a tiny boost. As you can see, Lundios did it and timed it expertly. Chaz did his boost and flew up into the air. This means that Lundios is in the lead for the greens. Immediately, Lundios is doing stunts and pissing up. Siddles, however, takes first because Lundios does his spins. Chrisman second place for the oranges. Cheeky looks to be in third for the oranges. Tiny Green in fourth for the greens. Siddles has fucked his landing up though, allowing Chrisman to sneak into the lead. Cheeky does nail his landing, but it doesn't quite pay off. Bybee is here. The front 3 are all orange with, I think, what's Tiny Green doing on the roof? with Cats being the most advanced green as we speak. Who's going to break out of this shit? Bybeat manages to boost straight through. A tactical boost, but Cats managed to get all the way around it, the big filthy cheek that he is, and is now in first. Why is there no collision? Did I just see that there's no collision? Tell me they haven't broken collision in stream races. A big boom comes in from Bybeat, which takes Cats out.
Exclamation mark boom.
Bybeat, expertly done. Bybeat with a big boom, booms 5 people, and Cats was one of them. I think they've removed collision. And thanks to Bybeat's boom, she is now in first place. Cats is currently still registered as first. How did Cats... Did Bybeat just boom Cats further across the level and the game just let him have it? Are you sure it was a respawn thing? Cats has struggled and spun out. Bybeat shot Cats clean into the lead. That's some bullshit. Now Jamie's taken second place with the greens. They have turned collision off. Can you turn it back on, Cheeky, so we can... Is it an option that you can turn it back on for? Jamie in second, Cats in first. Jamie spinning out, he's struggling. Bybeat takes first place back. Can Bybeat do this right at the death? Bybeat makes it tight, but the oranges win person of the... No, they win the first round.
Exclamation mark boom.
A big boom comes in from Bybeat at the death, takes out everybody behind. They've actually turned collision off. If they've turned collision off, then what's the point in playing? Ah, that's real sad. Bybeat well played though. That is round 1 taken for the oranges. Thank you, Bybeat, for the big bits as well. The boom's made it slightly spicy towards the end, but now they've added something. Good work, Bybeat. My fear is actually trying to improve this game. They've now reached Fortnite status. Why would they turn collision off? Mindrake goes for the big boost. Turned off vehicle to vehicle collision. We've noticed the vehicles are more blocking each other in an annoying way than in a fun way. Ah, that's so sad. Bybeat well played though. We go to the next round. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to type race, race, race. Yeah, the obstacles have collision, Shake, but just not car to car, yeah. Type race, race, race. Tagstack in, Siddles in, Gwynblade, Lundio, Shake in, Mina in, Easy Green, Cats, Kitten, Bybeat, Mindrake, Razor, Cheeky in. That sucks. If you're just joining, by the way, they've removed car to car collision. So you can't... There's no PvP in this game anymore. It's like all of the best clips and all of the fun and all of the reason we've been playing this game for all this time is the PvP.
A big middle finger to any community that suggested that be changed. Couldn't have been any of these shitheads.
No, absolutely not, Chrisman. Also, Chrisman, you just got in. Yeah, you should be able to turn it on or off, right? Oh, that's a problem. Razor with his well-timed boost. Again, his VPN from the middle of fucking nowhere manages to get 50 times better boost. God damn, Razor, well played, but it didn't pay off. Chaz in first place. Bybeat takes round 1 for the oranges, by the way. The greens have to win back-to-back races to capitalise on this. Chaz sticks the landing. He doesn't stick the landing. Nobody does.
PvP. No pin. Shit game.
I'm using a monocle here. There we go. Go again. Bybeat takes first again. If Bybeat does this, the oranges have swept the week after the greens do it for the very first time. Bybeat goes for some stunts and they do pay off, but somebody might manage to stick this landing a bit smoother than she does. Yeah, look, there's no PvP. That's really sad. I don't like that. Tiny Green does take the lead though for the greens. Lundios for the greens as well. Bybeat is here though. Bybeat in third place. Lundios, Tiny Green for the greens. Can Tiny Green hold on and take this to round 3? Also, they fucked big style how bad you the fucking frame rate of the cameras. It's like watching Reapers play Sea of Thieves. It is Mina, yeah. They removed collision from golf and it was one of the worst experiences. Lundio still manages to hold on to first place. I don't know how much fun this is to watch without, like... Bybeat manages to get a good attempt though. Lundios is really hard stuck. Can Bybeat get round? She gets stuck on some bullshit. Lundios hard-coded himself. Bybeat takes out herself.
Exclamation mark, boom.
Holy shit, Bybeat went to the moon. And Cheeky went up with her. Easy Green takes first now for the greens. Lundios for the greens in second. This looks like it might be green. Bybeat, thank you for the big bits. Better Reaper earlier, cause the chases over 2 black snakes, yeah. And then we had 2 fucking skeleton ships spawn on us. Easy Green for the greens takes round 2.
Exclamation mark, boom.
Fucking hell, a big boom comes in from Alkarion, which sends everybody to orbit. Jesus, booms are powerful all of a sudden. I don't know how I feel about stream races now. Surely, I hope there's a toggle for collision, because that's crap. Is that a big delay in the boom? Alkarion, thank you for the monstrous bits, I appreciate it. Thank you all for the bits as well. Chrisman, thank you for the bits. Easy Green, thank you for the bits. Bybeat, thank you for the big bits. Don't see anything on Twitter. Check the settings. Cheeky says he found patch notes, Siddles, that the statement being, we have turned off vehicle-to-vehicle collision. We noticed the vehicles are more blocking each other in an annoying way than a fun way. That was the statement. Yeah, they should have added toggles. Jamie's actually demolishing the long jump at the moment. Tagslack might beat him, but he's not got a lot of forward distance. Tagslack! Tagslack's made it. Yeah, a toggle, Siddles, right? A toggle. That's all we need, a toggle. Just give us a fucking toggle. Right, thanks to Easy Green, the Greens have taken it to round 2. If the Greens win the third and final race, it ruins the orange sweep. Oranges, do this. Type the word race now. Race, 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 race. Yeah, it just needs a toggle, that's all we need. Same as everything, right? Same as the fucking reply feature in Discord. Same as all of this shit. If we could just have a toggle, then it would be fine. We wouldn't have to even fucking talk about it. Should be optional. It should. 17 cars in. Let's begin, boys and girls. We have Siddles, Tagslack, Lundios, Chaz, Jamie, Mina, Kat, Shake, Razor, Cardi, Cheeky, Satan, Tiny Green, Kitten, Easy Green, Bybeat, Mydrake, Chrisman. I'm actually surprisingly nervous for this. Alkarion is in as well. Someone start a petition. Come on, Oranges, you can do this. You just need to win one round and then we can take the week. We can sweep the week and rub it in the Greens' dirty, horrible faces. It would be quite phenomenal if one team gets all points in a single week and then another team goes and does it immediately after. The Oranges did win, Mina, yeah. You should watch it, actually. Cheeky's victory was quite beautiful. 2 good booms comes in from Razor and Mindright. Razor just can't stick his, and again, Lundios is always out of the traps in a more efficient manner. He doesn't get the fastest boost or the most distance, but he does gain ground. Although he's spinning out now. A boost came in just too late and spun him out on the track. Mindright is taken first. Razor. Tagslack. Mindright gets his wheels under him. This could be the one. This is a big load of booming bullshit. Bybeat takes out Razor and Chrisman.
Exclamation mark, boom.
That's Razor out second. Tagslack third. Tagslack second. Bybeat third. Easy Green is approaching somewhere, but I can't see him just yet. He took the corner beautifully. Easy Green's coming. Tagslack pushed him in the river. If Easy Green gets a good run through here, then we're in trouble. He does actually struggle. Tiny Green's here too. But I guess with no collision, we can't exactly get excited for the crossroads anymore, can we? Mindright first place. Come on, Mindright, just hold it down. Mindright's having a spin out. This is not looking good. Chaz is arriving. Easy Green's arriving. Mindright back on course. He struggles with the tyres, but this is a good position. He's driving himself back into tyres, but he has managed to get rid of that one. Easy Green's in second. Cheeky third. Chaz is up here as well. Mindright, no! No! Worst case scenario! Bybeat takes out Alkarion.
Exclamation mark, boom.
Okay, no clue. This is shit. I don't like this. I'm sad all of a sudden. Stream races, what are we going to do for final week if we can't have all of them stupid clips of like incredible PvP boosts and stuff? Mindright's gone into the crowd. This is not good. If Easy Green gets a better landing, we could be in trouble. No. Mindrake gets his respawn. Okay, we're alright. Cheeky's here for the oranges. Mina for the oranges. Tiny Green is here in third, though. All Mindrake needs is one mistake to cause problems. Bybit, thank you for the big bits, by the way. I appreciate all the booms. Cheeky's here. Mindrake is struggling, but he's managing to hold strong. Tiny Green's approaching. She has a bit of trouble. Hits a wall. Can Mindrake do this? He can! He made hard work of it, but Mindrake, ladies and gentlemen, wins round 3, and after the Greens get a clean sweep last week and were boasting about it, the Oranges respond by doing exactly the same the following week. Oranges, well played. Orange person of the century of the day Monday, Orange person of the century of the day Tuesday, Orange person of the century of the day Wednesday, Orange person of the century of the day Thursday, Orange person of the century of the day Friday, and a fucking stream race this week. God damn, it's a good day to be an Orange, you know what I mean? Yes, we needed this going into Worm Olympics as well. That means, thanks to Mindrake and Bybit, the Oranges are 176 to 136. Our 40-point lead is re-established. We got this. It does, however, mean that we are potentially about to lose 25 points next week, because you know what the Greens are like in fucking worms. Boys and girls, that is going to do it. Mindrake, well played. Bybit, well played. Easy Green, a good attempt, but listen to this beautiful music. You ready? You ready? You'll have to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an issue that I have had all week, and I've only just remembered to remember.
You know why they made the orange button the last button to learn to use on a Guitar Hero controller? Because it's for talented people, people who make an effort. Go play Slow Ride on easy with your green button. Losers.
Ziddles, thank you for the bits. Right, one thing I've been forgetting to do, and I apologise to everybody that is features in this. That video right there is the Doomhaus July 2022 best of compilation of the group stuff and all of the people that stream in this godforsaken community. Have a look into the description. Make sure you follow everybody on that list. I strongly recommend all of them, and especially the people that feature. If you haven't seen it already, then there it is. I was supposed to post it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, but completely forgot because I'm shit. So I will leave that with you. And I'm going to take this opportunity to get out of here. Thank you all for joining me this week, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it, as always. Why have I got black snakes and golden snakes written on my fucking thing, Mina? On my to-do list. Your person of the century of the day, however, is Cheeky with one of the finest overtaking moves in Marvel's history. I hope that got clipped, because that deserves to go in the best of, because it was delightful. Right, team scores then. Ahead of next week's Worm... What am I doing here? Ahead of next week's Worm Olympics currently stand at 136 to 176. Next week, instead of Fallout, instead of Polybridge, there will be the Doomhaus annual 2022 Worm Olympics. The Greens and the Oranges are going to compete 16 versus 16, AI versus AI, Worms Armageddon. There will be 3 rounds every day, and the best of 3...
Oh yay! Primary 5, the orange group was for all the smartest people. In primary 6 they removed the orange group and the green group was then number 2, behind the red. Fuck primary 6.
Siddle, stop talking about the fucking Arbroath schooling system. I'm trying to describe the Worm Olympics. If you would like to be, you have to be in the top 16 point scorers for your team to be featured in Worms next week. And if you get if you are the person with the most VIP awards at the end of the Worm Olympics, you will get 3 points, not only for your team, for yourself. So everybody that is in this Worm Olympics, best of luck to you all. Hopefully the Oranges do well and actually gain a tiniest bit of ground in Worms. Right, I'm going to get out of here. I love you all. Thank you all for the bits today. Thank you all for the massive bits during stream races. Thank you for the subs and the hosts and the raids, and welcome to all the new followers. Not only today, but all of this week. I love you all very much, and it is appreciated more than you know. Siddles, are you live later on? I'm sure you are. Siddles will probably be streaming golf. Keep an eye out for Elkarion and Chrisman and Cheeky and Slops and Kilobits and everybody from the Doomhaus family that streams. Make sure you give them all some support, and if I don't speak to you today or tonight or in golf or any of that rubbish, I'll see you on Monday for the continuation. No, for the Worm Olympics 2022. Fucking hell, I'm talking some serious shit today. Right, Cheeky?
Shite stream as usual.
Thank you for the bits. Thank you all for the bits. I love you all. Cheeky, Easy Green, Siddles, Razor, Alkarion, Bybee, Kitten, Chrisman,
Twat.
Satan, and everybody that can hear my voice. I'm going to stop talking because I've been shouting and screaming for about 30 minutes now. I'm going to let you all go enjoy your evenings. Have a good weekend. I will see you on Monday. But for now, can somebody give me an inspirational final word so I can stop talking and sit in a dark room and cry facing a wall for 25 minutes? Or what I call post-stream therapy. This'll do for a final word. Let's have this.
Oranges rule, greens can barely even drool.
Nice.